Peace, everybody. As y'all come in, hit the like for me, and we will begin shortly after I get enough of you in to let me know if this audio is cool. What up, Antonio? Can y'all do me a favor if you're in the building right now and place a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear this? Hold on. Is that the one I wanted? Yes.
Bo, my darling, there's a content creator by the name of Yada Awakening.
Could y'all hear that? Put a 2. And like I said, as y'all come on in, like the video, share the video, hype the video, subscribe. Okay, we are dope over here and we always have dope commentary. Now, I will let y'all know when it comes to the live streams, YouTube does not favor those. So I'm going to need y'all's assistance in helping us out. Okay, and y'all can greatly help us out by hitting the like. Okay, I see the 2s. Now, before I even play that, I want to, first things first, ask you all to name drop, okay? We're going to name drop today. I want you all to name drop the fraudulent men that a lot of the women were following up behind because they were pandering. They were telling these women everything that they wanted to hear. Name drop those men. Do it now. Name drop the men who are pandering to women. The very thing they swear up and down that I do to men, and I ain't never, please. I ain't never told a broke Dusty that he deserves submission and a wife. No, you need to get your life together. Name drop them though. The men out there who were pandering to the women that y'all tried to warn the women about, that women was following up behind like, yes, king. Yes. See, men, y'all need to take notes. Lord have mercy. Not Tony. Steve Harvey, Lord have mercy. Y'all got some new ones. Boys Watkins, Lord have mercy. Who else? Umar Johnson, Lord. Okay. I didn't know. Okay. I didn't know y'all was gonna be doing all of this. I thought y'all was gonna say men like, Derek Jackson, so something like along those lines. Y'all going waste. Okay, let's stop name dropping, all right? Because y'all gonna get me in trouble. But the reason why I wanted to go ahead and start it off and kick it off out the gate with you all telling all the men that y'all warned these women about, that they refuse to listen to you about, was because it is the same old tired song. When do we wake up, stop wanting to be pandered to, stop wanting to escape accountability, and actually listen, learn, evolve, grow, mature? That way we can get the desired outcomes, the desired men that we quote unquote feel like we deserve. Y'all messy. Y'all messy. Okay, maybe I'm messy for telling y'all the name drop. I just didn't know y'all was gonna go that far over. Like, I don't know. Okay, the men that y'all are naming in the chat, I really don't have no receipts on them for real. That's like, oh yeah, he a fraud. I don't know. Now Steve Harvey, cool. I don't know. How did Steve Harvey, come out to be fraudulent? I don't know. Okay, but I thought, like I said, y'all was gonna say like Derek Jackson. He out here. Oh yeah. All the queens deserve this type of husband, and then he the opposite type of husband. So I thought something like that. I didn't know y'all was gonna go into all of those. Okay, So let me just shut up and mind my business a little bit. But at any rate, the reason why I did that was to illustrate a point. And the point that I was illustrating was, this is not something new. A lot of the men out there, y'all have tried to warn the women. Y'all have tried to put them up on game and tell them, oh, That's a fantasy. Oh, he's playing you. He's trying to profit off of you. He's trying to gain a community of women because we already know. Let's peep the game. When it comes to the women, y'all are the biggest spenders. Contrary to popular belief, it is you ladies out there to where if you really want to make some money, you create platforms that are female centered, right? And you push products, you push services, you push emotion. That's how you're able to get all the brands, all the sponsorships, all the clicks, all the views. That's it. So that's personally why I also get so offended when women come at me sideways, like, oh, she over there, pandering to the men trying to get a piece of $1. Girl, please. If that were the case, first things first, if I was really a bitch about her dollar, I would drop all of this. But see, the reason why I don't drop it is because this is truly who I am. This is truly how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm really about this life. I live it, I breathe it, I sleep it, I eat it. Pause. But y'all get what I'm saying. But if I were really a hustle, mania ass chick, I would drop all of this and I would go on a rampage on how trash men are, right? I would start telling y'all that y'all are the prize. Don't listen to nobody else but yourself because you know best. You the goddess. You the mother earth. That's what I would do. And then I would tell you to visit my TikTok shop to buy you a skirt for tonight. Buy you a new wig. Buy you some press-on nails. That's what I would do. That's the money. But once again, this is not something that is new. The brothers have been exposing. The brothers have been putting us up on game. We just don't want to listen or hear it because they're not telling us things that are stroking our egos, making us feel like we're untouchable, making us feel like we're invincible, making us feel like we run everything. And you don't. You just get game ran on you. Y'all get game ran on you or you get ran through. Probably both. Because a lot of these quote unquote gurus of men that y'all be trying to follow up behind, yeah, best believe once they get you whipped up and get you to cash out on their products, their services, their events, whatever the case, you're going to have to toot that ass to mine. Make it roll. And y'all be going. Because he's spitting game. Y'all don't know that y'all getting played. Y'all getting hustled. Y'all the tricks. All because he's telling you, oh yeah, a man's supposed to bow down and obey a woman. Give her $2,000 a year just for breathing. Every time you blink, bitch, you should get $1 million. Every time you breathe, that's 5,000. And y'all be like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See, fellas. And yeah, so much so to where you would have women coming through. Y'all laugh, but this is not a drill. Y'all would have women coming through like this woman right here that I'm going to show with y'all today. Okay, I'm going to share her in a second. Like, oh yeah, see, that's the king right there. I need more men to be like this. Okay, and also, just so y'all know, this is a marathon dope discussion. We're going to be here till 4:00. And rightfully so. I have a very long clip that I have to share with y'all in a second. I hope y'all got time, okay? Get you some popcorn. Get you some water, alkaline, Fiji, spring water. I don't care, all right? But put down the soda. What else can y'all get? Get you a salad. Some veggie chips. I don't care, but we're going to be here for a long time. So kick back, relax, hit the like button. Nevertheless, though, countless times there were guys that came through just like Yada, and the men said, Ladies, be careful. I'm a man, so I know game. I'm a man, so I know how we're wired. I know what we be about. I'm a man, so I can see right through. You can't. He's speaking your lingo. It's causing you to have your panties wet and in a bunch. Pipe down before you get piped down. And what did we say? Every time we said, y'all just hating, it's always a broke, dusty, musty, crusty ass nigga trying to hate when it comes to a real man. Hyping up the real women's. If you broke, just say that. See, he understands the value of a woman. He knows our worthlessness. And look at you now. But listen. This is how a lot of the women out here get piped down and wiped down by getting game ran on them and ultimately ran through.
Bo, my darling, there's a content creator by the name of Yada Awakening. That guy makes our husbands look like they ain't pulling their weight. So if you feel you have a husband that is doing the most out here and he is doing what he needs to do as a husband, loving you, supporting you, providing for you, being there all for you, go and check Yada Awakening's content. And I mean, what? Yo, that man, if every man was like that, women would be happy out here, hey?
Did you hear her? Her panties so moist. Ladies, if you have not checked out Yada Awakening, oh, you need to check him out because he puts all of our husbands, all of our boyfriends to shame. Bullshit. And her commentary alone pisses me off because this is how so many of our marriages fail. Our marriages fail because we are trying to compare our lives, our relationships, our men, our husbands to fantasies, to facades, making them feel inadequate, making them not be able to measure up. Now we want to go outside so we can find a different one. When what you had was better than what the fuck you comparing him to. She just said, oh, if all of us had husbands like Yada, we would be happy. Would you? Did you see what he did to his wife? The second one, I believe. Y'all made me do all kind of research this morning. So if I'm not able to have all the details and facts in order, forgive me and correct me. But to my understanding, and I'm going to forewarn y'all about this as well, and y'all hit the like button for me. This dope discussion may not end the way that you think. While I'm going to call out Yada, I got a bone to pick with the wife too. But like I was saying, she's talking about we will be so happy with Yada. And if all the men acted like Yada, we would be so, at peace. I beg to differ. Because this is his second wife that he left his first wife for. Allegedly and apparently, this woman that he's currently married to or whatever, she actually went to one of his wellness retreats and manifested somebody else's husband into her life. So I don't really too much feel sorry for the bitch, to be honest with you. Okay? I just don't. You plotting and planning on somebody else's man. Oh yeah, I'm a manifest. Like that's real backhanded. That's real dirty word. That's real undercover snake shit. I don't like it. That's why I always also tell you, ladies, be careful about all these girls that y'all are following up behind. These chicks, they can't wait to take your spot. They don't really like you like that for real. They only are in unity with you as long as you are not a threat and as long as it's convenient. But do they like you for real? Fuck no. And thank you so much, MVP Swervo, coming through with the 50. But let me cook a little bit, Swervo. I'm going to read that in a second. Y'all got the salutes in the comments right now for MVP Swervo. This wife that currently left him after he beat her ass, you know, and we would be so lucky and so happy to have a man like that, right? According to her. Because y'all, again, are comparing men in real life to social media niggas. But I digress. But Yada, his current wife that I guess left him, she got with him while he was married to somebody else, trying to go on one of his wellness retreats, snatched him up, and now she getting snatched by her damn head. And like I said, that is not to play down DV or anything of that sort. I don't play about that shit. If somebody putting their hands on you, fucking leave. Lock them up if you can. All right? That's my position. However, I'm going to always be authentic through and through. And she was on some fucked shit too. And from what I can currently see and observe, she's still on some fuck shit. No shade, no tea. We're going to get into it. We got a long time to be here. Just wait. I'll get into all of it. All right? I'll get into all of it. But, yeah, these guys out here, they play on y'all's emotions. They play on y'all's intelligence. And what makes it even more infuriating to me as a woman is that we can know that this guy is maybe fronting and faking. We can know that this guy is doing way too much, but we'll co-sign it and we'll follow up behind it because it sounds good. It feels good. Right? It's like, I don't entirely agree with that, but I mean, hey, that's kind of a little bit unrealistic, but I mean, yeah. And then when shit like this happens, y'all want to cry and y'all want to say, oh, I can't believe it. And y'all are goofy. And like I said, her commentary pisses me off because so many women do that. Y'all are out here comparing y'all's good quality men that you already have to social media gimmicks, social media facades and fantasies and fairy tales, talking about, oh, why you can't be like Yada. Bitch, you want me to be like Yada? Do y'all really know what y'all are asking for? Why you can't be like Derrick Jackson? Do you want him to be like Derrick Jackson? No shade. You want him to have multiple women cheating on you, dogging you out, beating your ass. Like, that's what you want him to be like that. And you know what's even more diabolical? What's even more diabolical is I would bet y'all that there are still women out there who would give this a pass and say, you know what, I take it because as long as he giving me this and he paying for that, it is what it is. Just like how his wife did. Y'all gotta stop. Thank you, Swervo. It says for the marathon stream cook session. Let's go, big sis. Salute to you and Miss Aville. Thank you so much. Yes, we are having a cook session marathon dope discussion. Like the video, share the video, subscribe. And I also want to say, I do not mean to be dismissive. I do not mean to be harsh or critical, too critical, if you will, of this situation, because it is sensitive. However, I gotta be honest, y'all. I gotta be real. I gotta speak my truth. That's the only way that we can thoroughly evolve, learn, grow, mature, do better. But as long as we're gonna turn a blind eye, we're gonna continue to be in this type of situations. If we just pretend like, oh, that don't count, or oh, I don't see that. No, I do, and I'm gonna call it out. Thank you, LL. It says, watch Asia spin this to a healing sister circle. I'm telling you, this is what I'm talking about. Listen, we got time. It says a book, seminar, or retreat based on escaping and surviving. Listen. Listen. LL, you beat me to the punch. No pun intended, okay? And like I said, I'm also goofy. So I don't mean to make a mockery or a joke out of any of, serious topics or situations. But sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying because this shit is sad. It really is. But we're gonna get into it. I have another one to share with you all. One moment. We need a man like this. Do we? A nigga to beat your ass, please. Okay. So, like I said, you all, Yada Awakening, I guess, was some kind of female guru sensation to where he was telling the women how much of a prize they were, how a man should pretty much cash out on them and put them up nicely and give them a life of luxury and freedom and ease and softness, and condemning and shaming the men in the process. This is very comical. This is the same thing that y'all would accuse me of doing. He never did no shit, but it is what it is. He would condemn and shame the men in the process by saying, you're not a man if you're not able to do X, Y, and Z. You're not deserving or you're not worthy if you're not able to be the most grand king on the scene for your woman. Yeah, every time my woman gives birth, I give her $150,000. My woman's money is her money and my money is her money. And if that ain't how you got your shit set up, nigga, you trash, you broke, you this, you that. So he was that guy going crazy. The women loved him. They were celebrating him. They were sharing all of his stuff. Like the other woman I just showed y'all, they were comparing their husbands to him, saying, baby, you ain't doing enough. Why am I having to do this when Yada's wife don't? Yada say this, Yada said that, yada, yada, yada. Again, no pun intended. And just recently, it has been revealed that Yada was putting hands and feet on his wife, and she currently or recently left him. Now, mind y'all, she just had a baby. I believe they have maybe 4 or 5 kids together. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I do all my damn research this morning. So she has just recently given birth to a child, and yet he is knocking teeth literally out of her damn head. And like I said, while I have some empathy and sympathy going on, it's still on some fuck shit. I still don't really respect his wife. I don't. Because everything is cool and fine and dandy as long as you're receiving this, as long as you're getting that. You was going along with it. You was good for the finesse. And like LL is alluding to, I do think this is a marketing ploy. I'm sorry. And it's hard for me to see it differently when this is what you were consumed with for damn near a decade. So this is Yada coming out. Hold on. I got a bunch of tabs open. This is Yada coming out, I guess, finally addressing the situation as far as his wife leaving me or leaving him. Okay, it says, my wife left me. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear this.
My wife left me.
Could y'all hear that? Make sure my volume is up. Yes. Put a 2 if y'all can hear that. It's definitely giving a grift. Y'all watching from work? Listen, we're gonna be here all day, so don't even worry about it. You can watch the playback, all that. Okay, I see the twos. All right, let's get into this.
My wife left me. But how can I blame her? I introduced her into a better version of myself.
Wow.
And she told me she's not coming back. My old version tried to love her as if she was the same woman I met 10 years ago. My new version understands she's evolved. So my love must evolve as well. Because the things she needed 10 years ago ain't the same needs now. And the goals and dreams she had 10 years ago ain't the same goals and dreams now. The new version of me understands this. He provides better. He listens better. He's more loving, more understanding. See, the old version was good for the woman I met 10 years ago. The new version is for the woman she is now. And she told me she ain't coming back. But how can I blame her? Oh.
Now, I want to piece some game because y'all know I'm a divine game people. Some things go over my head, but most of the time I see that shit. Okay. If y'all peep the game, what Yada is doing is advertising. He has his phone aimed over his head. Let's mute it. I need y'all to peep game like how I peep game. He has his phone over his head and he's showing his home. He's panning the camera so you can see the front of his home. Like, look, this the type of shit I do. This what I got. This how I live. My wife left me. But see, I'm a better man because of it. This is to get other women who are goofy to be like, oh shit, his wife gone? So that means he looking for a new one. Girl, shit, I'll take you. You gotta peep the game. You gotta peep the game. He is advertising for a new woman. I'm showing you my material possessions. I'm showing you how I live. And I'm also telling you that I am an evolved man. She couldn't handle me. This, that, and the third. I need a woman who can handle me because she ain't coming back. So I need a replacement. And guess what? A lot of y'all goofy asses will be lined up to be the fucking replacement. And you know what's so sad? What's so sad is there will be many of you. He will be able to have a whole rotation of different chicks that he can pimp out. All because a lot of the women out there today, and I hate to say this, but I gotta be real. For y'all to continuously fall for this type of game, y'all have to be insecure. Y'all have to be desperate. Y'all have to be lonely. It's a lot going on. And since a lot of the women out there are falling under that umbrella, yeah, you gonna go. And this nigga ain't shit because he comes through talking like he ain't, like she ain't online with her eye dotted. Like what the fuck is you talking about? She couldn't handle me. Yeah, nigga, I can't handle a grown man's fist either. Crazy shit. Excuse my passion and my language. Like, she couldn't handle the new version of you, so the new version beats women up, is what you saying. Maybe, okay, sure, she couldn't handle that. He acting like this lady did not expose him for doing the most dirtiest of low down of shit. A man putting his hand on a woman at all is bad, horrible. But you put your hands on a woman that is your wife, that you brag and boast about taking great care of, down to the fucking cellular level, let you say it. And she had just given birth to what, your fifth child, sixth child, fourth child? No. Nasty work. And like I said, unfortunately, it's going to be so many women lined up to take her spot. Mark my words. Now, let's get into the breakdown of all of this, because some of you all could be like me this morning to where you didn't know what the hell was going on. And so this is a 3-part clip of, I guess, the unfolding and the unraveling of it all.
Oh.
I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed, I'm hurt. But I know I'll make it through.
For you to disrespect the mother of your child is a mental illness.
But I have to choose myself and I have to protect our babies. And I would much rather them have both parents alive than to one be in the hospital with something terminal or one of us not to be here. So
this is the story of a beautiful woman named Queen Yada who thought she had found the kind of man many women online were constantly being told they deserved, only to receive the shock of her life when the true colors of this man were revealed.
I don't care how much you love a person, you cannot do the work for them, okay?
Yadan Yada built his image around being a provider.
I'm about to pay my wife $100,000 just because she's my wife. The better you take care of your women, the more blessings God will pour upon you. The more you maintain your women, the more God will maintain you. A lot of men is losing because they're being stingy with their women. The only men that will complain about this are the men that's too comfortable and don't want to elevate so they can take that woman to a higher level. The better you take care of your woman, the more you maintain your woman, not just financially, but mentally, physically, and spiritually, the better God will maintain you. So if you want to rise in life, maintain your...
Right, y'all. Let me blow this up. Now, y'all know I also be looking into like stuff on a deeper level, you know, and I sometimes can get into my conspiracy bag. But can we peep game on the background with the finger over the lips? Ain't that something that's kind of like dealing with Illuminati type of vibes? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how they be having their symbols. Why are you aiming that in your shot? And why do you have that in your home? Is it just me? Am I reaching? But ain't that like the symbol? Like, I don't know, y'all, but we're going to continue. That's just, you know, a quick observation on my end. Yeah, the silence. Y'all see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to get that deep on the dope discussion, but in my personal life, like, I would get that deep, like, what this nigga involved with. Who is he involved with? But I'm gonna let him continue with his, you know, pandering.
Woman, take care of your woman. Do exactly what God designed you to do, and that's protect and provide. And provide not just financially, but also mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. I'm giving my wife $100,000 because that's my wife. And I know she's going to multiply that. And I know God's going to triple multiply that.
He talked down to men who did not financially support their wives, said women should be paid for childbirth, and constantly reminded people that the mother of your children deserved respect, money, and protection.
And that's facts. And see, this is where women can get pulled in, because what he's saying is not bad on the surface. Like, telling a man to take care of his woman, okay, I don't think you would get any pushback with that. But it's the extreme level of unrealistic pandering that can like grind somebody's gears. But let's peep the game. Something else that I have got to highlight and call out as far as women being very simple when it comes to getting played. All somebody has to do is tell you that you are a queen, you are a goddess, you are the prize. A man should give you a large sum of money just because. And then if you further peep the game, he brought in God. Whenever you do that, especially when it comes to Black women, we eat that shit up. Oh, see, and he a God-fearing man, is he? Or does he just know to play on that part of your nature? Does he just know, oh, okay, if you bring up God and the woman being a God, that's going to get her to go ahead and pour into you, invest into you, give you the draws, give you the jaws. Who knows? But let's really analyze what's being done so we can stop getting damn played. You over here listening to a guy tell you, oh yeah, a woman needs to just be paid and just because she exists. God told me to give her all my money. God told me. You bring up God, she's sold. And we have got to stop doing that. We so damn simple. Stop being simple. This how you end up getting your life in complete and total shambles. This is also how y'all end up getting rid of good quality men because you're comparing him to a scammer, a fraud, a fake, a facade. Baby, you ain't give me $100,000 after I gave birth. Bitch. Does he even make $100,000 a year? He doing way more. Emotionally, mentally, energetically. But because he's not at his level financially, he's trash, and you need to go and find you a yada. Your man need to be like yada. Please. Because yada brought up God. We got to stop.
If you complain every time you spend money on her, you're not a provider. You're financially abusive. And in truth, she would rather pay all her own bills than to come home and hear a man crying and whining about the bare minimum. And why is she in a relationship with you and still struggling? You share the same bed with her, but she still wakes up feeling alone. You're not a man. You're a boy trapped in a man's body, dating outside your tax bracket.
And here we go. And here we go. Ladies, I need us to get out of the mindset of just because a man can offer you X amount of money, that will suffice and that's good enough. Stop. That's why I get so irritated every time I hear these hypergamous hoes coming online trying to teach femininity, talking about, oh yeah, you know, a man needs to be paying for this, a man needs to be having it, because that right there sets you up to be in a abusive situation. And if you're not careful, you'll get tricked. And you'll get finessed into believing, oh, well, he does at least pay for that, though, so it's okay that he cheating on me. And he does at least pay for that, though, so it's okay that he beating my ass. And he at least does more than, you know, the average Joe, so it's okay. No, it's not. And so many of these hypergamous hoes who call themselves femininity coaches, they are setting y'all up to have your ass whooped and to be prostitutes. Yes, even if you're married. He talking about, oh, that's a little boy in a grown man's body. Yeah, he's out here, a little boy in a grown man's body, beating women's asses, though. But that's cool. I would even go as far as saying that he's a little bitch in a man's body. But here y'all go, going for it because he's talking about cashing out. Again, on some hoe shit. We got to stop.
At one point, he even went viral for saying he paid Queen Yada $250,000 a year to stay home and raise their children and $150,000 for every childbirth, while she paid no household bills.
I pay my wife $150,000 every time she gets pregnant. I also make her nutritional meals, give her massages, and hire any assistance that she needs. You don't have to be wealthy to provide for a woman 100%. You just have to be willing.
He posted his wife, praised her publicly, bragged that his money was her money while her money remained hers, and presented himself as the kind of husband other men should learn from.
Please.
If she's raising your children, she don't need to hear in the morning, have a good day at work, baby. She needs to hear, baby, I made you some breakfast. Here, baby, here's some money to go out, enjoy yourself, relax. Because I appreciate everything you're doing for our next generation. When a woman is loved correctly, she's able to express nurturing at the highest level, and not just your children, but also your goals, your dreams, your vision. So make sure if she's working, you got a woman saying 50-50, make sure you're taking care of her. Make sure you're taking care of her. Make sure you loving, adoring, and respecting her and elevating her. If not, that's not your woman. She can't be in a relationship with you while struggling. All praises.
Y'all was really eating that up. It's performative as hell. He's serving her with a camera in her face. This is fucking content. I would be irritated. Like, dude, why? If it's pure and genuine, why do you need to record it? Why you gotta make it content? And this is why I can't entirely feel bad or feel sorry for her and all of this, because first things first, you stole somebody else's husband anyway. And then second off, it was all good and fine and dandy as long as fill in the blank. What changed? No shade. I just got to be real and call a spade a spade.
My God, you look amazing. Look at your skin, beautiful. Tell me this woman isn't absolutely amazing. 8 weeks postpartum. Look at the hair. I'm going to go around you, beautiful. Oh, my God. Hold on. Oh, wait. God, look at my wife. Oh, praises be to the Most High. Oh, praise.
But after years of that image, Queen Yada appeared online with swollen eyes, emotionally exhausted and saying she was finished with the relationship. Suddenly, the man who had spent years telling other men how to treat women was being accused by the woman closest to him of doing the exact opposite behind closed doors. Was it all a facade?
Yes.
Or was he just playing everyone all along?
Yes.
Well, let's find out. This story takes us to Atlanta, Georgia, where Queen Yada and Yadan built a very public life around family, business, relationships, and wealth.
If she's struggling while being in a relationship with you, she's still single. Love is expensive. Having a woman in your life is going to cost you money. Her softness has to be maintained. Her patience has to be maintained. Her happiness has to be maintained. And a lot of these weak men say, well, she's responsible for herself. Yes, when she's alone. But when you bring her into your life, you're now responsible for that woman. And a lot of you men expect these women to struggle with you to prove loyalty. Why would you want a woman to struggle with you, be submissive to you, lay with you, cook for you, clean for you, and you can't even maintain the basic needs that she needs?
Says the man who is beating his wife's ass. That's not struggling. How are you maintaining her softness by being like you treating her like a roughneck nigga on the street? But here y'all go. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Suck, suck, suck. Eating it up. Yes, what I'm talking about. I need me a man who gonna film us getting out of helicopters for content. Like, let's make it make sense, y'all. Let's make it add up. You have somebody who actively puts his hands on his woman telling you that because you don't give her X amount of money, that you're trash, that, you know, she's still single because you're not able to maintain her. You're not maintaining your woman. Ladies, is money needed? Absolutely. We do not want to be with somebody who is down bad, who ain't trying to do shit with his life. We don't need that. Okay, especially if we grown as hell. Hell no. However, making money the end all be all as far as what makes a man of quality and substance, that's a dangerous game. And what can be very, very dangerous is if you get wrapped up into the lifestyle of a trash guy who is abusive. And now you feel like, well, I just got to put up with it and tolerate it because I don't want to downgrade. I don't want to lose or miss out on this new life that I'm accustomed to. Y'all got to be careful with this. This is dangerous, nasty work.
You men are sick. Ladies, stop allowing these men to date you when they're outside of your tax bracket.
Ladies, stop allowing these men to finesse you when they beating your ass, when they cheating on you, when they dogging you out, embarrassing you.
If you can take care of yourself better than that man can, he's not the one for you.
And he's definitely not the one for you. Because he's going to beat you up.
Yada, what about his heart? If he truly loved you, he will get out his comfort zone to take care of you, to maintain you, to appreciate you and adore you, respect you and honor you. And if he's not financially providing for you, he's not a good man.
Wow. And if he's kicking your ass, he's definitely not a good man. See what I'm saying, ladies? We got to be careful. That's why I really despise the whole hypergamous, get the money, get the bag commentary. I don't like it. It is a setup. It could be a setup. And the reason why it's a setup is because it can really warp you into believing that, yeah, all you need to chase is the dollar sign, the dollar amount. Does not matter that he's below. Does not matter that he's trash. As long as he can give you the treasures and the riches, that's it. That's it. Very dangerous. And I get it. As women, we do need providers. We do need protectors. We do need men who can give us stability and security. But at what fucking cost? By no means am I telling you to go and get with a Dusty or a Struggle. I ain't telling you that. But if a man is a man of substance, morals, values, right? If a man is well on his way, or he's doing great, he's doing good for himself, don't overlook that. Don't throw that away chasing the yada ass nigga, because you don't know what comes along with chasing the yada ass nigga. Sounds good. And I would even go as far as saying you have to be very, very skeptical of a guy who's always praising a woman and talking about how, you know, she's just so much better than a man and a man needs to do this and do that. I'm very skeptical of those type. You should be too, because those type, they are the biggest finessers. They're the biggest players. They're the biggest game runners. And if you a goofy, insecure chick that's struggling internally, you looking for a daddy, you looking for a mama, whatever the case may be, he's going to plot on that every time. I get turned off. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret, right? Because I am a Black woman and I'm not ugly, I oftentimes can run into guys, black males, I should say, more specifically, but it's really men everywhere. But in this particular case, I'm talking about Black men. I run into Black men who say things that they think I want to hear because maybe they don't know. They're not aware of my platform. They're not aware of me. They just see a Black woman who is not ugly, and their way of shooting their shot or getting me to be interested or intrigued is by saying things that are pander bearish. Okay. Yes, they know I'm married. They see the ring. I'll tell them. And they still say shit to try to win me over, because in today's time, it does not matter. These females is going, married or not. Okay. In a head wrap or not, in a nipple pasty or not, they gonna go. And so they'll try. And so I'll run into Black men who say things like, oh, yeah, you know, the Black woman is God, and, you know, Black women, you know, men should be doing this and doing that. And they don't understand that, first things first, I'm still not going to talk to you, sir. I already told you I'm married. And second off, if you think that this is going to be a way to win me over, you're sadly mistaken. I'm honestly disgusted by you. You sound like a weak ass dude. Like, trying to diminish a man's value and prop up a woman over it as a means to spit game or a means to flirt or whatever the case may be. Yeah, that don't work on women like me. It don't. I get very turned off. If I wasn't turned off before, I'm very like, nigga, please shut up and stop. Yeah, because a woman is not property, and you know, a woman, you know, you have your own sovereignty, and you have your own, like, nigga, please. I know I'm a Black woman, but I promise you, you do not have to kick that at me to make me be like, oh yeah, you a real man, and start bringing up God and all that. That don't work. It really does not. I get disgusted. Okay. And any woman in her right mind will get disgusted as well. Thank you, Brian. It says, it don't matter how good she look or how much money she got. I'm a man to her regardless. And I will lead, protect, and provide, period. And see, that's my point though, Brian. I need us to get to a point to where we are basing a man based upon his ways and actions, his character, what he does, what he shows and proves. Not only, oh, but scratch all that. Do you make $1 million? Are you gonna give me $250,000 a year just because? Are you gonna give me $100,000 because after I gave birth? Fuck all that other shit. Are you gonna do this? Are you gonna provide me with the money, with the material possessions? That's dangerous to me. So I want us to get to a position and a place to where we could take a man that he may not be rich. He ain't poor though, the fuck. He may not be wealthy. He may not have the most flashiest of cars or homes or whatever the case may be. He may not be able to fly you out every damn Sunday out of the country for a vacation. He may not. He may be a simple man. However, he does the best with what he has. He's providing the best that he can with what he has. Respect that shit. Appreciate that. He's honoring you. He's respecting you. He's taking care of you. He's looking out for you. He got your back. Respect that. Cherish that. Hold on to that. Don't throw it away because it's like, oh yeah, you got everything I need, but you ain't giving me $100,000 every time I breathe. That's dangerous, nasty word. Because y'all don't know what you're setting yourself up for. And like Brian is saying, a man gonna be a man regardless. I just need us, Brian, to get to a place where we're choosing the proper men properly. Because we're not doing that right now. We're operating on a very hold out energy and frequency. Trying to sell ourselves to the highest bidder. That's nasty. And oftentimes when you are basing a man off of his monetary value alone, you are going to be the type of woman who is going to tolerate and accept a lot of nonsense just for the sake of having money. And you don't ever want to be that woman. Another thing, anytime a man always has to brag about money, he's lacking severely. Because money is all that he has. I'm gonna tell you how it is. The richest and the wealthiest men, money is the last thing that they're going to have to bring up or brag to you about, because they have so many other valuable qualities and characteristics and things going on for them that they can highlight. Money is just a byproduct of how wealthy and rich he is internally. I hope that makes sense. Do not let that go over your head. But whenever somebody has to always throw in your face, oh, I drive this, I have that, I make this. What were you lacking at? You must be lacking severely and dangerously. I may want to avoid you. Because what happens when your money is gone? What happens when you come up on a hard time? And your whole personality is your money. Your whole personality, your whole life is what you got. It should always be in you, not on you. Let's continue.
Because a real man knows a woman cost. She cost a lot. All praises.
Queen Yada, also known online as Divine Queen Yada, is a striking woman who became familiar to many people through the videos she made alongside Yadan, her husband.
How did you and Yada even meet?
I remember asking him, like, how many women you done told? He's like, I ain't told us no women. We didn't even meet officially in the United States. So, but I remember him walking and he has this little, like, I don't want to call it like a waddle, but it's just so cute. It's just this little walk because he got one leg that's like a little longer than the other. So he was walking.
Wait a minute. Like I said, y'all, upon my research, I came to see and find out allegedly that she met Yada on a wellness retreat that he was doing, and he was already married. She plotted on him. That's, to my understanding, how they originally met. How true that is, I don't know, but they had receipts in the other video that I watched. Okay. But that's not even what I want to call her out on. I want to call her out on the fact that a lot of the women out there swear up and down, oh, a man, he better make this type of money. He better be this height. He better be this weight. He better... And y'all are so shallow and desperate for a dollar that y'all would get with a lopsided, Gumby leg nigga just for the sake of having access to some money. Oh, y'all be exposing the hell out yourselves. Y'all so fake. All of those standards go out of the window when it comes to the man who can give you the bands. Did y'all peep the game? She was like, oh yeah, you know, he got a Gumby leg. You know, y'all know how Gumby got the little slant. He got a Gumby leg, you know, one of them like this, you know, it kind of waddle, you know what I'm saying? Like a penguin, but he was just so cute. Oh, it's so cute when they got money. Oh, is that right? Is that right? So it's cute if a man is short, with a Gumby leg, walking like a penguin. That's cute. But let a nigga be broke or average. Okay? Now it's like, oh, hell no. That shit ain't cute, nigga. You look a fool. Let it be a average Joe. That's a good quality man coming through with the penguin waddle. You're gonna be like, is you cool? I think you need a door stopper in your shoe or something, because what's up with your lopsided leg, nigga? That ain't cute. You need a knee transplant, nigga? What the fuck is this? Oh, baby, how the tables turn. Oh, baby. When the money get involved, all the standards dissolve. Lord have mercy. But I just wanted to highlight that. Because let a woman tell it, oh, nah, nigga, you this, you gotta be this, you gotta be that. And your homegirls will drag you if you pull up to the function with a nigga with a dysfunctional leg, with a waddle swaddle. Why you talking to him? Girl, you can do better than that. He ain't even tall enough. He ain't. But then when you say, oh, but he, you know, he give me $250,000 a year, they're gonna be like, oh, for real? You know what? I always did like him. Do he got any friends? You know what? That little waddle leg is kind of cute. Then she gonna be plotting on your lopsided leg, nigga. Girl, y'all so fake. Y'all so fake. Y'all be getting on my nerves. Thank you, Mia. It says the money marks will literally try to buy you. And they're telling the next generation to sell out too. And that's what be pissing me off. That's why that is exactly why I call out the things that I call out, because we are essentially setting up the next generation to tolerate this disrespect, neglect, abuse, all for the sake of material values and possessions. No, absolutely not. And here's another thing, Mia. A lot of these pimps, that's really what it gives. All of these finessers, all of these female finessers, they know our nature. They know it's in our nature to look for a provider, a protector, and all of those different things, a leader, a teacher, and all these different things, right? And they also know that we are suckers for money, for materials. So if I can mix in pander bear nature with the danglements of money, the danglement and the entanglement of money, I can get all these bitches. So yeah, Mia, they are essentially being bought. Like, yeah, girl, because you the queen, you the goddess, you the mother earth. God told me to tell you that you was my wife. Hell yeah, every time you give birth to my seed, I'm gonna go ahead and proceed to cash you out with what you need, because Allah, all praises due, told me that I'm the one for you. So if we can come together, we can turn these dark skies blue, and y'all just be eating up. Yes, queen. I'm telling you, girl, you need to get you one of them, because he be spitting that scripture. Just silly shit, y'all. And we just eat it up. Now you bought and sold. Bought and sold for nothing. Pennies on the dollar. And I don't care, Mia, how much money he's giving you. If he is disrespecting you, abusing you, and all that, that's cheap. It ain't worth it. Nasty. But I had to highlight that, y'all. Y'all see how these women just be so fake? All the standards go out the damn window the moment that nigga got some money. He gotta be 6 foot. No. You can have a peg leg. A pirate peg leg, she gonna go and say it's so cute. Oh, look at his little penguin walk. Oh. Fake.
Remember, he reached his hand back at me, and I grabbed his hand and I held his hand. He was like, God, I know this is my wife, but why in the world did you bring her now?
Let's peep the game. He brought up God again. They know y'all's playbook. They know what gets y'all going. Y'all so goofy. We got to stop being goofy. And another thing that just pisses me off, we don't even listen to the real quality men, the real masculine men. We don't listen to y'all because y'all going to tell us the truth. Y'all going to be honest. Y'all going to be fair. Y'all going to be realistic. Oh, no, nigga, you know what I'm talking about. But nigga over here, oh, yeah, God. Yeah, all praises due. You know? You eating it up. Getting ready to be a worker bee.
Queen Yada was just a simple housewife who was allowing her husband to lead her.
You're gorgeous, baby.
Thank you.
You're magnificent, baby. See, man, this is how you talk to a woman when she's postpartum. All praises.
No, praises.
He forgot the part where you also, deck her in the eye. Because he did that while she was postpartum. But okay.
Gorgeous, baby. Ooh, wait. Get him.
They had children together and built what looked from the outside like a very comfortable family life. Queen Yada was also involved in her own work and businesses, while much of Yadin's online persona revolved around how he believed a man should provide for the woman raising his children.
A man that puts his own personal needs before his family is not a man at all, brother. Remember that.
All right, bro, let me call you back. The queen just walked in. Peace, baby.
Hey, my handsome.
All praises.
So I'm supposed to be going shopping in about an hour, but I don't want to spend any of my own
Listen,
money.
My money is your money, and your money is your money. You're my full-blown responsibility from the bottom of your feet, the beautiful feet of yours, to the top of your head. Taking care of you is an honor.
Okay.
Do whatever you want. All praises.
Okay.
All praises. Talk to his brother, call her brother back.
Okay, baby.
All this performative shit. Can I also say this? I have to because y'all goofy. Whenever you see a social media couple to where their livelihood is based around them being a social media couple, it's bullshit, and that relationship is trash as fuck. Whenever you have to be performative, I promise you, 9.9 times out of 10, the relationship is trash. They're cheating on each other, somebody getting their ass whooped. Maybe they beating each other ass. Who knows? Do not believe it. And y'all be so goofy, like, oh, ghost! Hercules! I can't wait till God send me my Yada. I can't wait till God send me my Prince Charming, my husband. And then a Yada is able to come through and finesse like, oh, wait a minute, sweetheart. Wait a minute, mother, queen, goddess, earth. God told me to tell you that you are in the presence of your husband already. I am thee. But you already married, Yada. No, we have an understanding because the Almighty Allah told me to tell you that, it takes a village. My wife, she understands that I am a king. She understands that a man needs many different women to fill many different roles. So you don't have to wait and wish on somebody like me to come through and be me for you. I can be thee. And y'all be like, oh, for real? Goofy shit, y'all. Goofy. No, you don't have to wish on a star for a man from afar. I am right here. I am the gift from God. All praises, dude. You can join my union with me and my wife. You can join our village. You can join our civilization of our new generation. All praises, dude. And y'all goofy ass. I see. You know what? And then I gotta drop this bar too. Y'all also be the same ones talking about how you ain't gonna share no nickel. Am I talking too much? Y'all be the same one. I don't share my man. God gonna send me my own husband. I ain't sharing nothing. But yet y'all the approach. You gonna get him that throat. Amen. All praises due. Nasty work. It's real funny. I gotta keep dropping the point home. It's real funny how the standards don't matter when the money gets scattered. Oh, I'll give you money for this, money for that, money for this, pay for that, because a real man gonna understand your value. A real man. But then let a level-headed brother talk some sense to you. He hating. Hey sis, I think that's gang. I don't think he really need. Men don't act like that for real. Men don't talk like that for real. That ain't realistic. We don't be on that type of shit. Like, don't you see that's a performance? They got a whole camera out, a whole production. Lights, camera, action, go. Hey babe, what was my line again? Oh, okay. Hey babe, I want to get my nails done. but I don't want to use my own money. Don't worry, babe. Hey, go into my wallet and pull out $5 million. Get the whole city's nails done right along with you, babe, because a real man provides. And if he can't get the whole city's nails done right along with his wife, then you are single and he is trash. And cut. And y'all goofy ass, see, this is what I be talking about. Charles. Now I gotta talk to you, Charles. Charles, why when I need my nails done, you don't give me enough money to go and get my nails done and the whole city nails done? No. Because yada. No. I don't want to hear all that yada. I want you to tell me why you can't do what yada do. I don't want to hear all that yada. No, let me tell you about what yada do. Just goofy shit. No. Because when I had gave birth to our twins last summer, nigga didn't even give me a motherfucking pedicure. It's like, baby, but you don't have to work. You know, you can pick up a shift when you feel like it. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I need my pedicure, my manicure, my $100,000. Just silly shit. Lord have mercy, y'all eat this shit up. Look how performative this is. And y'all would straight be like, oh, goals. Y'all should be embarrassed. Look at this.
Spend any of my own
Listen, yeah, I'm saying.
money.
My money is your money, and your money is your money. You're my full-blown responsibility from the bottom of your feet, the beautiful feet of yours,
Lord have mercy.
to the top of your head.
The game.
Taking care of you is an honor.
Okay.
Do whatever you want. All praises.
Okay.
All praises.
And dare I say this is a short king? Oh, how y'all standards go out the window. Oh, how y'all standards go out the window when they got some money. Oh, Lord. And I got a bone to pick with this nigga too again. Cause my husband is a short king, nigga. And you making the short kings look abusive and sad. I don't like this. Making the short kings have a bad name and a reputation. Fix it. All praises due.
Talking to his bro, I call a brother back.
Okay, baby.
Salam alaikum, brother. Like I was saying, a man that puts his own personal needs before his family ain't man at all, brother. Remember that.
Yadan became popular online partly because of the way he spoke about relationships. He was loud, confident, and often intentionally provocative. His videos regularly challenged men, especially men he believed were not doing enough financially for their wives or the mothers of their children.
If she's in a relationship with you and still struggling, she's single. A woman's softness has to be maintained. Her gentleness has to be maintained, even her respect. And you weak men think she's just supposed to be feminine and respectful to a bum. How dare you? You men are so comfortable romanticizing a struggle, you lose yourselves and lose the woman. Ladies, if this man is unable to provide for you, you're still single. If he's unable to maintain you mentally and emotionally, you're still single. Stop allowing these men to play double dutch with your life. You're too valuable. Never forget who you are. All praises.
He would say things that immediately started arguments online.
Date them all, 4 or 5 at a time, until you can find a man that shows up for you the way you need it. Stop settling. Children come from you. You birth nations.
Here we go. Mother Queen Goddess Earth. Telling women, be out here, do what you want to do. You can have a whole phase. You got to explore to see what that's qualified. He got y'all game book. He got y'all's playbook and y'all's game book. He running game on you with your own game. Don't y'all be out here talking about, oh yeah, keep you a roster, keep you a rotation. You gotta explore. May the best man win. He scoped that out because y'all so damn goofy that y'all put everything out on social media. So all this nigga gotta do is scroll TikTok, and he gonna pick up all the hot takes and man, the terms, the lingo, and be like, aha. Then they gonna be like Braxton from the Jamie Foxx show. Aha, all right. Oh, so women are the prize. Okay, I'm gonna put that down. Women need a rotation in a roster of different men. That went crazy in the algorithm. What else? Goofy as hell. And this right here is some slick reverse psychology if you really peep the game. He's telling y'all, hey, date around, do this. You got to see which man's best for you, this and the third. That is, in my opinion, a way to make you not do that and just choose him. Because now in your mind, he is the best man for the job, because if he were not, he wouldn't encourage me to go out there and explore. That must mean that he is so confident in what he can provide and what he has to offer that he wants you to go out there and see that them other niggas don't compare. And women can be so simple-minded when it comes to shit like that you don't see the play. You don't even know that that's reverse psychology. I'm going to tell her, go out there and do this. And that's going to make her look at me like, no, I want to stay right here with you. I don't need to. Because for you to be so confident in what you can do to where you're going to send me outside to the streets and explore different niggas who don't measure up, that must mean and speak so much more about you. So now I'm going to stay right here. Can I be your third sister wife? Aha, got the bitch. Aha. All praises due, because God told me to tell you to have a roster. Because God told me to tell you to go out there, explore different men, and you're going to come right back to me because you're going to see that I am the God sent. You're going to see that I am the Almighty. I am the Yada of faking king. Throw some God in it. Throw some God in it, see what happens. We should not be this basic. Thank you, Rajay. It says these Yada all praises due lightweight cupcake dummies. We know this is all an attention grab. More money, views, and BS MFs giving her the attention Grammy. Like I said, Rajay, I'm not done. This is going to be a marathon dope discussion, because although I'm calling out his goofy peg leg ass, I gotta also turn the spotlight back to this chick. Because I'm sorry, sisters, and I don't want to hear shit about, victim blaming, victim shaming, fuck all of that. Because it is shit like this that perpetuates the disaster, the destruction of our relationships, of our families, of our communities. She was in on this shit. So I gotta call it out. Okay? I gotta call it out. And like Rajay is saying, and somebody said earlier in the super chat, I do feel like this is a play on his wife's end as well. Although nobody deserves to get, their ass beat, I'm not condoning that. I'm not even faulting her for leaving. Like, no, you should have been left. Okay? So I'm not even going that route with it. I'm just saying we still have to place some responsibility on her as well. Because let's not make it seem like she was not in on the plot. She was not in on finessing y'all ass too.
These weak men don't even stand a chance. Love yourself above all things. Date every single man that you have interest in until you find a man that can maintain you on all levels, financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, that knows how to lead you, but also knows when to fall back and be led. A real man ain't afraid of putting his woman in position. Ladies, Love yourself. And men, you gotta do better. All praises.
One of his biggest talking points was money.
Don't send her a good morning text. Send her some money. She's working full time. She's exhausted. And the only person she's ever had to depend on is herself. Don't send her some roses. She'll like it, but send her to the spa. She's been on her feet all month trying to make 2 ends meet. You can't tell me you love her if you're not giving her money.
They know how simple, how materialistic, how superficial a lot of women are. And they plot and play on that shit. They also know how broke you are. And they play on that shit as well. If you peep game on Yada, a faking king, he keeps bringing up money because he knows that is the root to your vagina. It's all y'all talk about on social media. Like I said, y'all give these guys the playbook. Y'all give these guys the playbook to run game on your ass. And you don't even see it. Or maybe you do, but you just so desperate for a daddy, or you so desperate for a Santa Claus that you overlook it, that you play blind, deaf, and dumb. But peep gang, he keeps going back to money because every day, all day on social media, Escobar or Escobaz, I don't know, but give me a second. But every day on social media, all you hear women complain about is being broke, not having no man to help them, not having no provider. So what do? Oh, I play up into that. I'm going to tell them, oh yeah, get them some money. They work hard. They struggling. She been on her feet all day. She a single mother. Go and save her. Go and rescue her. She a single woman. She ain't got no kids. But what you can do is give her the same amount of money as if she did have some kids, because that's what a grown man does. Ladies, stop fucking with these men who ain't trying to give you no ends. And y'all eat it up. Gobble, gobble. Suck, suck. He keeps bringing up the very things that y'all always tell a man that all he's good for, which is money. Run an elite game on y'all ass with y'all's own words. Have a rotation. Date as many men as you want to. Do this, do that. Yeah, give her some money. Pay her bills. You ain't got to know her. You just dating her, but pay her whole mortgage for the whole year. Esco says, a bigger fraud, Yada or Derrick Jackson? I would say, in this case, Yada, because he beating bitches' asses. I ain't heard about Derrick putting his hands on nobody. He was fucking bitches, okay? And that's not excusable either. But being a bitch ass and fucking a bitch, I mean, hey, if I had to choose a lesser of two evils, would I want to get my ass beat or cheated on? Probably just cheat on me, baby. Don't dot my eye. I need my face. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I'm gonna chalk it up to Yada, okay? In my opinion. All right. Yada out here chipping teeth and shit. I don't got time. You know how much my teeth cost? So yeah, we gotta protect that. Please, I'm a female. That's a female. Yeah, I'm a female. Don't put your hands on me. The fuck? So yeah, that's a bigger fraud, because he out here talking about how, excuse me, y'all. He out here talking about how, you know, a woman might as well be single if she's struggling, and a woman might as well still be single if you're not doing this and you're not doing that, and whole time you giving a woman the biggest struggle. Abuse, nigga. I would listen, and maybe I'm just a different breed of woman. I don't fucking know, but I would rather deal with a broke man than to deal with an abusive man. Anytime, every day, I'm gonna choose the broke man. I'll give it him, because he ain't gonna beat my ass, you know. And he trying, okay. We can make that work, and you can be broke and then build yourself up. That's cool. I'm gonna go that way. Okay, we all got a starting point. I go with the broke nigga. But somebody beat my ass. Oh no. Oh no. Because that only evolves. That only progresses. It started off with him choking you up the damn wall. Then it progressed to him, body slamming you between the damn refrigerator. Then it turned into him decking you in your forehead, knocking your brains out, shooting you. I don't got time for no abuse, bitch. I don't. Okay, give me the brokey. Not the boxer. No. So I'm going to go with Yada for 1,000, please. And to me, he's the worst type of female finesser because he's spitting all this game like he just treats women so well. I cherish you. I honor you. I take care of you. You are so delicate. You're so soft. You deserve this and the third, but he beating your ass as hard as a boxer. I beg to differ. I think the fuck not. So he the worst type because he'll get you reeled in because he know how to talk real sweet to you. And then he gonna be bop, bop, bop. No, I ain't got time. You got me fucked up. Let's continue.
Because when a man loves a woman, he removes her worries without her asking him to do it. Because a woman that's been on her own for so long and providing for herself, she doesn't know how to ask a man for anything. And if you ask her, does she need something? And she says no, do it anyways. All praise.
Yadan claimed that he paid Queen Yada $250,000 every year simply for being a stay-at-home mother and paid her $150,000 for every childbirth.
I pay my wife $150,000 every time she gets pregnant. I also make her nutritional meals, give her massages, and hire any assistance that she needs. You don't have to be wealthy to provide for a woman 100%. You just have to be willing.
He said she did not use that money to pay household bills and could save it, invest it, or spend it however she wanted. He also said she received shopping money, vacations, and household help, while having access to his businesses and accounts. He portrayed himself as the best living husband in the world. His message was simple: if a woman was giving birth to your children and taking care of your home, then according to him, a man should be financially rewarding her for it. A lot of women liked it. Yadan also made videos arguing that disrespecting the mother of your child was almost like a mental illness.
For you to disrespect the mother of your child is a mental illness. This woman loved you enough to get pregnant, went through the pain of giving birth, had to suffer postpartum depression, and then you don't show up. It's a mental illness. It was fun when it was fun. Now that you have to have responsibilities, now that you have to provide, now that you have to worry about something more than you don't show up.
And you beat her ass though. Like, can we not skip over that? You getting on men for you ain't did this, you ain't did that. She gave birth. She a goddess mother queen. Nigga, you beating bitch's ass though. Like, yeah, I don't got $100,000. I don't. I ain't got it. But I also ain't got no hands for her either. Lord have mercy. And once again, ladies, I need y'all to peep game on what he's doing. He's showing you this what I got. You want to be on the team?
It's a mental illness to look at a woman give birth, to see the pain she goes through and still betray her.
It's a mental illness to see a woman give birth, see the pain that she goes through, and deck her in the eye. Nigga.
Still don't want to provide for her or show up? Man, y'all mentally sick ladies, leave them. I don't care if you're currently pregnant or married. If these men can watch you go through pain and still not show up, they hate you. Leave them now. All praises.
Another phrase
Well, I'm glad she took your advice. All praises.
connected to him became very popular. His money was their money, but her money was her money. It was the kind of message many women online loved hearing, and Yadan knew how to deliver it. He would post Queen Yada, show affection toward her, and speak about how women should be provided for at any given opportunity. Many of his videos sounded almost designed to frustrate men while winning over women.
Let's pause. This is why I cannot give her too much sympathy. Although I do feel bad because no woman deserves to have their man or any man put their hands on them. But look at how she's going along with the script. And like I said, I don't be wanting to hear all of that. Oh, you know, it's different. Women can be abused and, you know, still not do this and still not leave. I feel you. But in this particular instance, in my humble opinion, she was going because not only was she getting some kind of compensation or kickback, but she was also building her own brand into it, if that makes any sense. So even with her, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for the end. I'll save it for the end because I got more clips. But look how she's going into
His money was their money, but her money was her money. It was the kind of message many women
look, you're always right in my eyes. Of course he is, because he always talking about how men need to give bitches a whole bunch of money that they don't deserve. Of course, he's always right in your eyes when he's telling you that you are a prize and you're perfect and you're worth it because God, girl.
online loved hearing, and Yadan knew how to deliver it.
And again, very performative. Got a camera in her face. Rented a helicopter for 2 hours. Probably just 30 seconds. Oh, I just need this footage real quick, babe. And she in on it. No shade. But like, let's really peep the game at what we're seeing.
He would post Queen Yada, show affection toward her and speak about how women should be provided for at any given opportunity. Many of his videos sounded almost designed to frustrate men while winning over women. Queen Yada would sometimes appear right there with him, laughing, agreeing and supporting what he was saying.
Listen, ladies, if he wants to talk about love, loyalty, trust, tell him let's sit down and talk about these irrevocable trusts, okay? Because what's a marriage certificate? If he really loves you, make him put his love on paper for you, okay? So that car that he has for you, that house, those jewelries, those life insurance policies cannot be revoked when you guys decide to split ways. Okay, we are not going out bad like our mothers and grandmothers did, chasing behind an emotion. No. And yes, you will be the beneficiary and there is a trustee that manages that irrevocable trust. But let's say that trustee starts moving sideways or whatever the case might be, you can go to the court and petition to have that trustee removed. Okay, we're not playing no games with our time. Okay, if he really loves you, make him invest in you and put it on paper. If mommy and daddy didn't tell you, of course,
all praises to all praises to.
And see, that type of shit right there is what got me side-eyeing her. And I already know the backlash that type of shit can receive. But I would not be real if I did not tell y'all exactly how I feel. And my discernment be elite most of the time. It was all good. You out here popping your game. You out here spitting your shit like, oh yeah, lady. I would not be surprised if, number one, they're in on a scheme together, or she's just trying to separate her brand so she can build another one on her own. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I still stand by the fact that I do believe she should have left him. Okay. So I'm not negating it. I'm not overlooking the abuse and making it seem like, oh no, girl, you should have stayed there. You've been getting your ass beat. You might as well continue. No, it's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, it's mighty fishy how everything is like being hard launched. Like it's given that it's a segue into a bigger master plan of a business arena. I hope that makes sense. But that's just kind of the energy behind it. Like the energy behind what she is doing is like a rollout. It's not given that I was a battered woman and I need privacy. No, this is given I was a battered woman. Let me capitalize off this shit. Because I'm tired of getting my ass beat. Nigga, don't you know I can take all of this shit and make my own? I don't need you. So for you to be out here putting your hands on me, X, Y, Z, 1, 2, and 3, nigga, you got the right one on the wrong day. That's just, it's giving rollout. I mean, am I off base? Put a 2 in it. No, not a 2, because we only use that for the audio. Put a 8 in the chat if you feel like this is a rollout for something. Put a 7 in the chat if it's like, no, I just feel like she's finally speaking her truth. You know, she just exposing her piece, this, that, and the third. Big shout out to MVP Lydell coming through with the 50. All right, got the salutes in the chat for MVP Lydell. It says when he said he gives his wife $250,000 per child, I was through with him almost 10 years ago. Well, did he say $250 for each child? Or did he just say he gives that to her as a salary and then it's $100,000 per child? Something like that. But either way, it's some bullshit. Okay, y'all see where I'm going. So y'all feel how I'm feeling. That makes me feel better because, like I said, when you're this authentic and this real about shit that could be controversial or could be a touchy subject matter, it can make you feel kind of out of place or awkward, like, damn, I'm a black sheep. Here I go once again telling my honest opinion to a fault. But, you know, it makes me feel better that I'm not alone in my assumption. You know, I really do feel like this is a rollout. Because, in my opinion, if you are truly a battered woman and, like, this is not something that you're just trying to capitalize off of, you would want to go and hide. You would want to take, you know, a few months off, maybe even a whole year off, just to kind of gather your thoughts and get your grips on life again. Like, you're starting over after 8 years. Like, that's a big thing. That's a lot. That could be overwhelming. So for you to do what I'm getting ready to show y'all that she's doing, I don't know. It's giving hard launch. It's giving rollout. And that's just my opinion. Okay. But yeah, a lot of you fellas were just like Lydell, to where you saw right through this shit. It was like, man, please. You give her what? And I want to also clear this up. I'm not saying that a woman does not deserve to be pampered or to be catered to, especially after giving birth and things of that nature. I'm not saying that you don't deserve a man to pour into you. But it reaches a point to where it's like, okay, you doing way too much. This is clearly a finesse move. This is clearly a pandering tactic to get women to buy into you, to sell them something, whatever that may be. It may be a product. It may be a service. It may be some dick. Who knows? But at any rate, Lydell, a lot of us, you know, can peep game on guys when they are telling women what they quote unquote need to hear, even if it's on the extreme end. Like, please. Like, this is extreme. I would have let him ride if he said, yeah, after your woman gives birth, you know, go ahead and take her out on a nice vacation, or, you know, pamper her, set her up with a massage. You know, I can see that. But $250,000. What? You know what? Let me just be quiet.
That public image became part of his brand. Some people believed all of this was simply a way to get attention, while the majority of women did not understand what he may have been doing to them.
Now, this is where I'm getting ready to get real trill. All right. And again, thank you so much, Lydell. You the real MVP. This is where I'm getting ready to get real trill. I do not mean to victim shame or victim blame or anything of that sort. However, I have got to be authentic. I have got to be transparent. I have got to be true to my true opinions and feelings. And what I am seeing, like I already alluded to, is a rollout, a hard launch to something bigger and better, a business endeavor. When I look at this Yada situation, I see a bitch ass nigga who thinks that money is the end all be all, who thinks that he can finesse women out of whatever and put his hands on them and utilize them to his own benefit and selfish gain. And I also see a woman that was cool with some shit until she was not. Until maybe she felt like she can get a bigger bag or whatever the case may have been. Because according to her, she had been going through all of this. So how is it that right after you decide to leave, you have, different things that you're posting on social media that are kind of leading into the whole narrative of having a product, having a service to sell? I'm very skeptical about it. Once again, she does not deserve to have any man or anybody for that matter to put their hands on her. It's just the surrounding details. It's giving marketing. It's giving business. It's giving money. Level up. Leave that nigga behind. You can do bigger and better things without him. It's giving trauma bond. We already know. And can I go here? And I'm so sorry about it. Oh, I hate being real sometimes. I'm so sorry about it. But she has been in close proximity to one of the biggest female finessers of all time. She was able to bear witness to how to finesse women, to what gets women going, how to get the most money. Like she was up close and personal with this shit. So, in my opinion, after getting tired of the bullshit, I'm tired of you putting your hands on me. I'm tired of you cheating on me. Who knows what the nigga was doing? He gives bitch ass nigga. And like I said, anytime a guy has to always floss his money and what he got in your face, yeah, trash. Okay? No. Abusive man, insecure man, that's one and the same to me. You name it. So, already bitch ass nigga. So, she got tired of dealing with a bitch ass dude. And so now, in my opinion, this is her way of getting rid of him and capitalizing on her own. I already got the sauce. I already got the game. I know what to say to get women reeled in. I know what to do to make women feel emotionally and financially invested and interested. And like I said, the men already be warning us about the play. Yeah, it's a grip. The men already be seeing the play before it's made. We just don't want to take heed to it because, again, that don't make me feel good. That's not catering and pandering to me. That's too real. And now, in my opinion, y'all are going to get your female equivalent to the damn Yada. Oh, a lot of women maybe dealt with abuse. A lot of women could probably relate to sticking by a man, trying to make a marriage work for the sake of the kids. So let me play into that. Just my opinion, y'all. And it is what it is. I don't give a fuck.
Ladies, men that pander prey on your inability to be accountable. Hear me out. Listen, this whole Yada awakening thing coming out, finding out that he be beating his woman is not surprising. As men, we be telling y'all, these guys that get on the internet and tell y'all could do no wrong, and a man should be paying 100% of your bills. If he can't do X, Y, and Z, he's not a real man and you need to leave. Ladies, your feelings matter over anything, blah, blah, blah. These are the worst dudes. We be telling y'all this. And y'all will sit there and tell us we haters, we lame, there's men out there that'll do it, we brokies, whatever. But these guys prey on your inability to be accountable because you only want somebody to pander to you, and this is man or female. But listen, you only want somebody to pander to you when you don't want to be accountable, right? That's the whole thing. So y'all can sit here and dodge accountability and do things like when you break up, you put everything on your ex. You can continue to do that, but you're going to get the same result because you don't want to be accountable for your part and how relationships fall apart. You don't want to be accountable for the unhealthy dynamics that you partake in. You just don't want to be accountable. So then you run and flock to these guys like a Derek Jackson, a Yada Awakening, and all these other pander bears out here. Like, come on, man.
Ladies, I also want to warn you as a woman, watch out for these women too. Don't get all sucked up into somebody's trauma bonding story. Because like I said, she was in on that shit too. She was playing on your head top too. Getting you to spend your hard-earned money, whatever the case may be. So be careful of these women pandering to you as well.
All right, peace. So I been knew Yada was a fraud. Yada Awakening. I knew he was a fraud from the first day he showed up on the internet. I've been told y'all all the frauds. So you have to understand this, right? It's called profit from pain. Profit from pain. Women are the poster child of romanticism. Romanticism is a sickness, and you use pandering in order to exploit that romanticism that they live in. All right. So let me tell you something. I could change my whole content, and I promise you I could do it better than him. I could change my whole content and just pander to you because you like emotional connections over consistency.
He cooking. And see, that's my thing as well. If I really was about just getting to the dollar, don't y'all know women are the easiest consumers and customers to target? Because like he said, we already be knowing. And I'm a woman, so it'd be way more easy for me. I'm a woman, so you're going to automatically have your guard let down when it comes to me. You're going to think that I'm cute. Like, oh, hey, sis. Okay. And so if I'm able to come through and tell you, oh, yeah, girl, fuck these niggas. You the prize. You the queen. You don't need them. You a strong, independent boss chick. Come to my retreat. We going to Aruba for our retreat. Sign up. Give me your $3,000. We're going to have a wellness retreat. Fuck these niggas wellness retreat. Amen. And guess what, sis? Don't forget to hit my TikTok shop and grab you some cute outfits for our Aruba trip. You going to eat that up. I'm going to tell you, yeah, I've been with some ain't shit niggas, and all they did was dog me out. All they did was play games, run game on me. Enough is enough. We know our worth now. We done with that. They beneath us. Now we going to take our power back. Instead of them niggas fucking us, we going to fuck these niggas. Yes! Instead of them running through us, we going to run on them. Yeah. And just clean up all the money. Oh, you want access to this wig? Hit my TikTok shop. You want access to this outfit? Hit my TikTok shop. Hit my Amazon store. You want these press-ons? Hit my TikTok shop. And clean up every time. All you gotta do is target the women. So when y'all come over here talking about, oh, she just about her dollar, this, that, and the third. Bitch, what? Ain't nothing but men over here. Men are the most logical creatures. They're going to think 5-10 times before they give you a damn dollar. Like, hold on, what this bitch on? What this nigga talking about? Oh, okay, he cool. Here, 20. But women, oh, you got 5 minutes, 5 seconds. Girl, fuck these niggas. Oh, where my money at? Yes, girl. And if you don't pay with a damn super chat or a cash out, you're going to pay for the book. You're going to pay for the retreat. You're going to pay for the conference. You're going to pay for the seminar. You're going to pay me in views. Girl, y'all just so silly. You're going to buy my outfit. Buy my press on. You're going to do everything. You're going to buy my hair oil. What else you going to buy, sis? The easiest target. but I'm the hustler. Bitch, please. I'm working backwards like a motherfucker.
You like the aesthetics of life, vacations, tall, dark, six-pack. You like all the romanticism of life. This is why it's easy to pimp women who are into romanticism.
And that's all the women. That's 95% women. 95% of, if I had to put a percentage on it, 95% of the women out there, y'all love romanticizing life, romanticizing yourself, being delusional to a downfall. And so, yeah, you can play on that and rack up. And then, like I keep on saying, y'all push our playbook on social media. So all I gotta do is regurgitate that shit. Yeah, have a roster.
If you ask a woman, $10 million or the man of your dreams, and the man of your dreams could be any way you desire. Ask a woman, $10 million or the man of your dreams. Ask a woman, if I gave you $50,000 right now, what would you do with it? Ask those two questions, and this will exploit the romanticism. The aesthetics of life, you understand, is what this class of women are in love with. All right. So it really is romantic. So this romanticism is when a woman falls in love inside of her own mind. It is she falls in love through romance novels. She falls in love through romantic movies. You understand? Like, she say things like power couple. She say things like dream job, dream vacation. She say things like the perfect relationship. All right, the perfect date. Those are words that are women who are trapped in romanticism use. And if you hear them use those terms, they are trapped in deep romanticism. All right. And people like Yada, they are gold standards for pandering to that type of romanticism. And I know exactly how to do it. I got the formula. To know how to do it. And I'll write a whole ebook. And I will eat through that romanticism, and I'll make a lot of money. Do you understand? The people that tell them the truth, they don't like it. They really like the emotional high that romanticism gives them. I been knew Yada was a fraud. Peace.
A lot of men knew.
I'm going to say something nobody won't say. Fuck Yada wife.
Oh.
Fuck that bitch.
Oh.
They be with these niggas 10, 12 motherfucking years, watching these niggas lie and scam black people, and they sit there propped up beside them. Oh, money, money, money. Then all of a sudden, when they can't fuck her.
Well, damn, he's upset. Anybody that even believes in these fake relationships, perfect, influential relationships, is just a gullible person. Y'all not dealing with reality. All these dudes is getting caught for a reason because they be lying. They do shit to try to coddle women. They try to gaffle people. That's all it is. It's a manipulation game. That's why real people who pay attention and know that, we don't even pay that shit no mind, bro, because we know it's fake. Come on, bro. Half these dudes' videos be nothing but the grass is greener on this side ass videos. They don't never talk about nothing that's relatable, nothing that's really real, relatable to you. They just tell y'all what y'all want to hear, and then y'all start getting these fake ass expectations on people in real life, and they always get exposed. I mean, I feel homie a little bit, but he a little bit too mad for me. Like, why the fuck was he that mad though? Like, bro was wilding out. Therapy, my nigga, it does wonders. It does wonders.
But did he lie?
What's your take on the?
You know what I'm saying? Like, did he lie? He like, man, fuck that bitch. Like, she was in on it, helping him scam, helping him get this, get that. It was benefiting her. She stayed silent. She played into the role. He didn't lie. Now, was he a little bit angry and aggressive? Sure. But yeah, and he echoes my same sentiments a little bit. Like I said, I have to keep illustrating the fact that no, I do not condone a woman having hands and paws and feet and toenails put on her. No, I don't. But can we be real though, and just call things out? Like, all things can be true. It can be bad for her to have gone through that, and it also can be bad for her to have perpetuated that, covered this up, helped him to monetize that. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't lying. The fuck? Okay, so let me get into him. Let me see what he had to say.
Bro was wilding out. Therapy, my nigga, it does wonders. It does wonders.
What's your take on the Yada awakening situation? I'm glad he beat her up. This affirms everything that men have been saying about Simpson pandering men.
Wait. I ain't know he said all this. Oh my God. I am not glad. I am not glad that he beat her up. Y'all is tripping. Y'all is now, come on, y'all. This where y'all gotta give me some credit, because I ain't taking it that damn far. Wait a minute. Whoa. I'm not glad about her getting paws put on her at all. There is no excuse for abuse, period. All right. So I want to make that disclaimer before we continue, because yeah, I didn't know he said that. My bad. Okay.
Engaged with a man that was a degenerate, and there's no way you can convince me that no man told her the red flags. I hope he's legally held accountable for his crimes, and if he goes in, when he gets out, women will still support him.
Oh.
The way women are talking and acting right now, as a demographic, I don't have sympathy for them. But if you're asking me if it surprised me, it didn't. Virtually every man that talks like this ends up in some way or another abusing a woman that he's with. I'm not going to classify cheating as abuse, but we all saw it in Derek Jackson. Pastor Poppy Don beat somebody up. In fact, I think more women should meet the very same fate that she did, because that's what they like. When you step outside the bounds of recognition of authority, you also lose protection. She saw money. I hope no other dude ends up giving her play, but as we know, there's plenty of Simpson pandering men out there, so she'll likely get another one. Hopefully he beats her up too. And then hopefully he gets held legally accountable. Until we rid the world of misandrous, misogynists, and feminists. Bars. Men out there.
Y'all, I didn't know. I didn't know he said all of that. Okay. Oh my God. I do not agree whatsoever. But y'all already know your little big sis knows how to have an open mind. So I can see where he's coming from. He's like, no. May she continue to get taught this lesson until she learns. Stop trying to make a man's money be the end all be all. When you go out here chasing cheese, don't get surprised when it's a bunch of rats that are surrounding you. So I get where he's going. I just don't agree with. Oh my God, this is too much. This is too much. Let me ask. Do I even want to ask y'all this? Lord. I'm not even gonna ask y'all, do y'all agree with him? Because y'all are likely to say yeah. And I don't even want to look at y'all different like that. There's too much going on, y'all. I didn't know he said that. This man said, I'm glad she, I can't even repeat that. Sir, you out of pocket. You out of pocket. Y'all. It is not funny. Please don't take me being a goofy, because I am naturally like goofy. Don't take me, I'm uncomfortable. I can giggle when I'm uncomfortable. Like that was uncomfortable for me. So don't take that as me co-sign. Like I don't co-sign it. Do y'all co-sign what he said? Put a 5 in the chat if you co-sign what he said. Like, no, like they get what they get. Put a 5. Put a 4 in the chat if you like me. Like, no, I ain't gonna go that far. No, I ain't gonna go that far. I just really want women to do better, and wake up. I hope I see nothing but 4s. But if I see some 5s, I just, y'all heartless. Oh, y'all heartless. Y'all heartless as hell. I'm gonna go here and say this though, and y'all like the video. I'm going to say that I do understand a lot of you guys out there's frustration, because for years y'all have tried to warn us against certain things. Y'all have been trying to steer us clear of certain pitfalls, and each and every time we say, "I don't nigga, fuck you don't just talk about," and then when things happen to us, now all of a sudden it's like, oh, men don't protect women, men don't respect women. So I can understand how y'all could feel like how y'all feel. I still would never go that deep with it though. That's too far for me. But I can understand how somebody could feel away like, man, we've been telling y'all, stay away from this. Don't go for that. Because if you do, this could happen. So I do get it. I do understand. And I also want to thank you. I got 1.4. Wait a minute, I got another one. A 4.5 is crazy. Oh my God. Okay, the rest are 5s. Okay. Listen. I don't agree. However, I can't understand how somebody can be frustrated. Like, man, we've been telling y'all about this. We've been warning y'all about this. Y'all are the ones who don't want to listen, so I get it. And I want to go further and say this from my point of view as a woman. I get frustrated and I get tired of trying to even warn y'all against the women out there that y'all are listening to. And I would also say, to some degree, the women that y'all listen to can be worse than the men. Because the women are the ones who are supposed to be looking out for you, because y'all are part of the sisterhood, right? We want big happy family, right? So if we want big happy family, you can have it in your mind that you can trust your sister. She's looking out for you. She got your best interests at heart. And then she's leading you to the slaughter because she's telling you, oh, this is what you do. This is the game plan. This is how you finesse these guys. This is what you look for. Get the money. And then she has it in the forefront of your mind that money is the end all be all. Money is the goal. Does not matter how he looks, how he talks to you, what he got going on. All of that shit go out the window when it comes to that almighty dollar. Don't matter that he's disrespectful to you. Does not matter that he's going to dog you out and cheat on you. Like, no, you prioritize the bag. And so by us being women and having other women to tell us certain things, I think that can be a little bit more dangerous. Because like I always say, your guard is going to be down with that woman. You're going to be a lot more receptive to her advice, to what she's telling you to do. So if she's telling you, hey, have a whole roster of different guys that you're dealing with, they can lead to you having sex with a whole bunch of different guys. They can lead to you missing out on a good quality man because he sees that you're dealing with multiple different guys at one time. They can lead to even a man feeling entitled to you and your body because it's like, damn, bitch, I just cashed out on this first date. I need some sucky with that. They can be dangerous. But this is what your good sis telling you to do. Your good sis telling you, hey, make sure he's spending this. Make sure he's paying for that. And they're not warning you about the other side of that. The other side of that could be this man looking for certain things in exchange, in return for his quote unquote investment. I need a return on that. You just can't walk away free willy. Like, oh, okay, well, this didn't work out, but thanks for the date. But he done spent $500. And that's not including him getting your hair done and your nails done because, again, your good sis told you that a real man would do that. So it could be worse. Because you're trusting her. You're thinking also, this is where it can get even more deep with the danger. You're trusting her because you have it in your mind that she's practicing the same things. And lo and behold, she's not even doing what she's telling you to do. Because she can't. She's telling you, oh, yeah, you know, get this date. Have you a whole roster. She can't get one nigga to get her no play. She's so damn trash. Oh, yeah, you know, make sure this, that, and the girl, y'all be set up. Y'all be set up by y'all homegirls. But y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all don't want to get into how these women lead y'all astray. How these women set y'all up for the okie doke. Or this even more diabolical and dangerous. Or she got a man already. The way that she runs her relationship, duality, balance, respect, reciprocity, appreciation. She paying some bills. She taking him out on dates and paying for those dates. Yeah. She's going against everything that she's preaching for you to do. And that's the way that her relationship is able to thrive. But she ain't gonna tell you that. You thinking that she has this high value luxury life having God. And it's like, no, little do you know, she's contributing in that household. Little do you know, she is getting her high value rich money off your ass, not him. They splitting that shit. You don't know what's going on, but she gonna tell you something different. That's a little bit more dangerous. Because she's setting you up for failure and she's leading you into the arms of a fucking yada. Because she done gave you some goofy ass advice like, oh yeah, just make sure he got this type of money and make sure he know that you the prize. And all yada gotta do is peep game on that, regurgitate that, and then you sold. Now you getting your ass whooped. Because your good sis told you to go after yada. How was that not more dangerous? Am I talking too much? Thank you, Get Money. It says garbage. Yada, a fraud. But I need you to pay attention to what I'm saying about Get Money. The sisterhood is teaching us to go and get money. Not go and get a quality man of substance. What that bag do? And so when a fraud like Yada presents himself, due to the sisterhood telling us that he is representing what a real man is, we're going to have our guard down with him. Because he's telling me I deserve $250,000, a year just because I'm his wife. He's telling me that I'm the queen and he takes care of this. And, I might as well be single if a man not giving me $100,000 after each pregnancy. So that can be dangerous. That is dangerous. Because when our good sis that we're looking up to is telling us that Yada is the epitome of what a quality good ass man is, we're not going to know that he's a fraud. We're going to think, oh yeah, the rest of y'all are fraudulent. This is a real man. You got to follow me. And thank you so much, Get Money, because you're right. Thank you, LG. It says, hey, D sis, how can I join the walk challenge? Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to I'm going to do it today. No. What's today? September 1st. Or should I do it for the Patreon? I'm going to do it for Patreon. Logic, are you on Patreon? Or LG, are you on Patreon? If you're not, it don't matter. I'll send it to you. But then I'll put it on Patreon though. So on Monday, I'm going to create, I ain't even gonna wait till the Patreon. I'm gonna do it on Monday. On Monday, I'll create a step up Patreon challenge, and then you all can join that way. And I think that'd be really, really dope for Patreon members. So if you are a Patreon member, be on the lookout to join the Step Up Challenge to where we get our walks in. But yes, sis, yesterday I hit 28,000 steps. I had got tired, y'all. And now I'm way behind because I'm doing this damn live stream with y'all. So now, and y'all, I got these mosquito bites. The mosquitoes been tearing me up, Ro, from doing all yeah, your name, Ro. They've been tearing me up and doing all this damn walking. So if y'all see me scratching and shit, it's not that I'm on crack. It's not that I'm dusty. I have mosquito bites all over my body from walking, okay? But yeah, right now I am in 6th place, and I'm usually in number 2, okay? Me and my husband, you know we busy today because we in number 5 and 6. But I think it'd be good to help somebody to, you know, get ahead, you know. But we in the group challenge. Right now I only got 3,500 steps for today. But when I'm done with this, I will be trying to hit my 15,000 at least. So that's what I'm gonna do, Rogue. I'm going to post the Step Up Challenge link for you all to join on Patreon, and you can do it like that. And I will give, if you are not a Patreon member, Rogue, then I'll gift you a Patreon, because I think I can give somebody a Patreon membership. Who is this? Thank you, Dark Lake. It says, you preaching today, but be honest. Would you take that $250,000 a year, Danica? LOL. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to take $250,000 a year. Yes, I am. Okay. Y'all, I'm itching. These mosquito bites, they was not playing with me. And they so big. Like, I have huge mosquito bites. So, Rogue, if you're going to join the challenge, and you outside walking, like how I'll be outside at the park and stuff walking, just be prepared for them mosquitoes. Okay. But yeah, and that's what I'm saying though, Dark Lake. The things that Yada was saying were not bad on face value. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of women, you would be hard pressed to find a lot of women to disagree with that shit. That's how hard he was pandering in the paint. Like, fuck yeah. But at what cost? And that is the part of the conversation that I fear we are not getting into. We're teaching women to tolerate that and put up with abuse and neglect and disrespect, all for the sake of getting a large amount of money. That's where I got to draw the line and say, oh, no, you got me fucked up. But if you a good man on that, hell yeah, give me some money, nigga. Hey. Ain't nobody finna turn down no $250,000, you know, out of somebody showing appreciation for you. Like, nigga, hell yeah. Run that. But, like I always say, at what cost? Is it going to be at the cost of your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, your overall health and well-being? If it is, no, keep that shit. They got you too. Yeah, I'm itching so bad, y'all. I got a big ass mosquito bite. Like, why would you bite my elbow? I don't understand. Word is bond. Like, yeah, I'm listen. I am not a disingenuous bitch at all. All right. I absolutely will be authentic and true through and through every time. So thinking that you're going to get me to say some shit that's clearly a lie, no. And that's why I lose respect for pander bears, the men, because they will say some shit that they know without a shadow of a doubt they would not really go for. They say some shit like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I would allow a woman to cheat on me and disrespect me and talk real crazy to me and use me, because a real man don't mind being cheated on. He don't mind being used. He don't mind being taken advantage of. He don't mind it because a real man can handle that shit. That's bullshit. That's when I'm really checked out. they're never that honest. They can never be honest enough to say, no, that's foul. A woman shouldn't do that. No, I would not tolerate that. That's out of bounds. They will go to the ends of the earth. They'll go to the extreme depths to pander, even if it's against their own best interest, or even if it's against, their own self-respect and dignity. That's why I also don't respect the bitches like Pearl. When a bitch come through talking about, a woman shouldn't have any rights, and a woman shouldn't do this, and bitch, stop. That's some pander bear shit. I don't respect it. We gotta be real. A woman shouldn't be out here making her own money. Says a bitch with a million subscribers making $1 million fucking dollars. No. That's when y'all be losing me. So I'm never gonna, and that's why I don't understand how people can call me a panderer. Like, how? I'm be real. Just the other day, somebody came in my comments saying, oh, I can't wait to find a wife like you. I need a wife like you. I was real enough to tell them, you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? I told them, don't pedestalize, don't romanticize. Don't do none of that with nobody, because you don't know. All you know is what we present. All you know is what we show. Now I'm gonna be real and give myself some credit and some kudos and say, hey, I am a pretty damn good wife though. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be real enough to tell y'all, don't personalize me. Don't idolize me. You don't know what the fuck I got going on. You don't know who I am. Find your own woman. Find somebody that reflects back to you who you are. Don't try to find you or me. You don't know me. That's just the same as the other chick at the beginning, talking about, oh yeah, if all of us women had a yada in our lives, we would be so happy. She didn't know that, dude. Would you really be happy with your eyes swelled up while you breastfeeding? And let me get into this, because I don't think I got into this part. Let's get into what his wife said on her social media. This is why I was really side-eyeing her. What's her name on there? Let me type it in on Google or something. Yada wife post after breakup. Let me see what she said. Okay, let me see. But look at this. We're gonna read these text messages. She texted this nigga talking about, just for your information, I have to find a way to get my mouth fixed fast. That night you hit me, broke off the rest of my tooth, and I've been having severe pain since. If it's infected, it will cause my breast milk to become infected. He texts her back and says, go to Dr. Dave. That's the best bet at the best price. So this lady coming on social media, oh, we need a Yada husband. If all the husband was like Yada, we would all be happy. So he pretty much admitted, like, yeah, I hit you and I broke that damn tooth. Go to Dr. Dave, bitch, and shut the fuck up. Put some ice on it. So would you really be happy with a Yada as a husband and he gonna give you an infected jaw? Girl. But this is what got me side-eyeing. Matter of fact, I'm going to screenshot this and share it to y'all so we can read it together as a team. One moment, please. This is why I said that this whole thing Although it is justifiable. Like, you should leave that nigga, okay? But I'm not going to lie and pretend like it's not giving a hard launch to something else. So let me go ahead and airdrop this. One moment. So after the breakup, this is what his wife said. Make sure I don't bump the microphone. Okay. It says, a new chapter. After nearly 8 years, I have made the difficult decision to end my relationship with the father of my children and step into a new chapter of my life. For years, I believed love meant fighting for your family. I gave my all to our home, our children, our businesses, and even protecting his reputation. Because you was benefiting, but whatever. I kept believing that if we could make it through one more difficult season, peace would meet us on the other side. But at 8 weeks postpartum, looking at a bruise on my face, I had to stop calling it a difficult season and tell myself the truth. It was DV. My 20s were filled with business, babies, and bruises. Building, giving, forgiving, leaving, nurturing, returning, healing, and hoping. I didn't leave because I stopped loving him. I left because I realized that if I continued to stay, eventually I would drown. The hardest part was, wait a minute. Okay. The hardest part has been grieving the future I imagine for our children. But one day they will understand that I chose their safety and my peace over a love story I desperately wanted to save. I've learned that people can change. People can heal. You don't have to lose yourself waiting for them to do it. I learned that people, wait a minute, I already read that. Wait a minute. What? Let me start over. Let me see. The hardest part, girl, at any rate, I don't feel like reading all this shit. Let me see. Oh, see, she got a new thing, House of Divine. Hold on. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Yeah, I think I just be talking shit. I really be trying to help y'all. Look out for y'all. Okay. The hardest part was grieving the future I imagined for our children. But one day they will understand that I chose their safety and my peace over a love story I desperately wanted to save. I learned that people can change, people can heal, but you don't have to lose yourself waiting for them to do it. Loyalty should never require abandoning yourself. I don't share this for sympathy or to tear anyone down. What happened is part of my story, but it will never become my identity. A hard launch. I am more than someone's wife. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I am more than the things I survived. I am a mother. I am a woman of faith, a visionary, and a woman learning what it means to choose herself. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. We're getting ready to get into the I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar journey. And women get ready to sign up for the wellness retreat. Just wait on it. Hold on. Let me keep going. And although this journey, and all through this journey, House of Divine was born. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. It be performative, it be fake as hell. Although it really is rooted in some deep shit. Like going through DV is some heavy shit. I would not wish it on anybody. Okay? And if you're dealing with that, please seek some help. Try to get something to where you can leave. And I know that can be easier said than done, but please. So I'm not dismissing that. I'm just peeping game too. Right? It says, I am turning my pain into purpose. Oh my God. I'm turning my pain into paper is what she want to say. And my purpose into more paper. For every woman who may one day need the courage, information, and resources I once searched for. During this difficult time, just know that I will be moving along. I ask everyone to respect how I tell my story when I tell my story. AKA, I'm going to write a book. Let's peep the game. AKA, I'm going to write a book. Stay tuned for it. All right. I'm still talking with publishers. All right. There are parts of this journey that I am still processing, healing from, and learning how to put into words. Okay, let's peep game. Read between the lines. I'm trying to put together a book. For now, I am taking it literally day by day. I am allowing myself the grace to simply take each day as it comes. Trusting God. She learned from the best. She knows in order to play on the heartstrings of women, Black women in particular, throw some God in it. She learned that from Yada. All right. All praises. It says, trusting God with every step ahead of me. This isn't the end of my story. Baby, it's the beginning. I'm getting ready to make all money off you bitches. It's simply the beginning of a chapter, aka a book, I never expected to write. I choose safety. I choose peace. I choose my children. I choose my paper. And finally, I choose me. Okay, girl. So she got a book coming out. It'll be available sometime next year. She'll be doing press runs on all of the different social media platforms. Hell, she may even pull up here. Who knows? Maybe not, because I didn't already talk shit about it. But I mean, a play is a play, and we see through it all day. Bars. And if you don't agree, that's cool. But yeah, she gonna have a podcast, a YouTube channel. Something is in the works. Probably all of it. Netflix is gonna be something along those lines. And like I'm saying, I feel her, and I was like, that's some heavy shit to go through. I ain't gonna lie. I just know how to peep game too. Like I can walk and shoot bubblegum. And I just want women to also be cautious and aware of chicks like her as well. Don't just sit back and remove your support from Yada. Peep game on her too. See if she's really genuine and pure and sincere about what she's doing as well. Because I'm going to tell y'all this, and this may be a controversial take. I wouldn't be surprised if she went right back to damn Yada and split up the damn check. And then they come back with some old, Allah saved us story. You got to be careful. Y'all got to stop being blind, deaf, dumb, goofy, and desperate. This is how y'all get played Y'all keep getting played because y'all keep falling for the same okie doke. Here's what could happen, in my opinion. What could happen is she comes out with her own business endeavors, with her own brand, her own identity outside of him, embarking on a brand new journey by herself. Getting women, once again, because we're the biggest consumers because we're emotional. We love to trauma bond and shit like that. We love community-based shit. We love all of that. That's why we so heavy in the damn church. No shade, no tea. But she's going to come through with a product, with a service, or maybe both. Shout out to you, the main lion. And she's going to see how many women will buy into her brand, buy into her business, how much money she can get and profit off of your pain. Because after all, we've been through the same thing, sis. I feel you. I see you. I am you. That can be your book. I see you. I feel you. I am you. That's going to be her book, you know. And y'all going to give her all y'all attention, all y'all money, all y'all dedication. And if that does not work, because we already know when it comes to women also, that's why you got to be careful with women. When it comes to women also, we're very fickle. We're very catty. We're very jealous. So if we see you winning too much, now we start dialing back. Now we start saying, oh, yeah, I'm done with this. This bitch is on my nerves. She wants too much. She asking too much. I'm tired of it. I'm through with it. You know, but you was thinking about that nigga side, though, this whole time. See, they'll praise you and shower you with a bunch of love initially. But let you start leveling up too much. Let you start clocking and popping too much. Now, all of a sudden, you know, yeah, fuck that bitch. And then let a chick like, you know, Yada's wife start feeling herself too much. Now she feel like she too good for y'all. Now she feel like she above y'all. Now she want to start talking to y'all like y'all her daughters. That can rub y'all the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? She's talking like she don't need y'all. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go with the white women. Either way, it can backfire. And it could cause her business to plummet. And if it plummets, she can very well go back to the drawing board, aka go back to Yada, come up with a master plan on how to rekindle your marriage and save your marriage after DV. How God saved us. How this, that, and the third. Either way, it's a play. And we see through it all day. Thank you, the main line. It says her new journey and purpose seems to be built on trauma bonding. Exactly. It says she is far from healed and is going out into the world bleeding her trauma over unhealed women, all to cash in. And that's all I'm saying. And if you're not careful, you will fall for that okie doke. How the hell you healed and apparently this all just happened. You ain't healed, bitch. And this takes me to since we're having a marathon, I might as well introduce new characters. And it's no shade. Because I low-key used to like this girl. She was beautiful. She was chocolate. You know, I liked her. I felt like she was, you know, she was on the pro-female side, but I felt like she was more balanced in her approach and everything, which is what I can respect about her. Like, I don't have to have women around me that are 100% like me, that think the same way, that do the same thing. Like, no, you can be on some, no, fuck these niggas type of energy. But if you approach it from a more balanced perspective, I can see that. I can feel that. I can respect that. It's like, no, like, men be on some bullshit, you know, and they do this and they do that. However, I do feel like women should do this. I can respect that shit. And I can like women that are like that. It's when you're like, no, fuck men are trash. We don't need them. Now you lost me. Okay. But this woman, I used to really like her, you know, although she was more on the pro-female side of town. Do I want to name drop? I don't know if I want to name drop because I don't want to have no unnecessary beef. You know what I'm saying? And bitch probably don't even know who the fuck I am, but I'm sure they do. But I mean, at any rate, though, she ended up getting married, having a baby and everything with her high value husband. He was so rich and this, that, and the third. And now all of a sudden, she's making all this commentary and all this content that is revolving around pretty much saying, fuck these niggas, niggas ain't shit, you know, pro-woman, hear us roar. It ain't balanced no more. It's more of the perspective of men are trash, this, and the third, you know, that. It ain't coming from a place of, you know, yeah, women are up here, and I do feel like men are not really on our level, but I can't respect the man. It ain't that no more. It's all this bashing and thrashing men, and I lost respect. And here she go creating content, talking about how she's healed, and you know she gonna give y'all the game and help the other women to be able to navigate narcissists and all this shit. It's like, bitch, you literally just had a baby, recently divorced, outside dating again, talking about you healed. You're not. You are not healed in 2 years. I'm so sorry. There is still unresolved trauma, unresolved issues, and it just be, you get the name, y'all so Eloho. And it is what it is. Eloho, girl, you irritated me so bad, and I used to really like you. Even though you was on the feminist shit, I was like, but I can respect it because she still, you know, hold women accountable. She still, you know what I'm saying? I can respect that. But I lost all respect. This last few months, I've been seeing her. I'm like, she cannot be fucking serious. She out here tomorrow, oh, I'm dating again, and you know, girl. You literally just left your husband. And I can kind of see somebody say that they healed after 5 years. But 2 years with a new baby? Girl, please. You still are attached to that man? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Y'all think Tubi gonna give her a movie? I don't know. But I'm just really, really tired of these broken, battered women coming through now trying to be the new savior of women. You need to be saved still. You're not done. You're not done, sis. You just went through some traumatic shit. You just gave birth. You was with this guy for 8 years of your young life. You know, you were used to a certain standard of living. And like all of that is gone. There's no way you heal from that. You're not, like, all this just happened. It's too fresh. It's too new. You're not healed from that, sis. No shade. No shade. You are not. And it just really irritates me that they be so thirsty to hurry up and hop on a wave or hurry up and hop on a new business venture to where they don't, like, that's an oversight for them. Like, they don't see how goofy that makes them look. Like, you look goofy just recently having a baby, going through abuse, and now trying to navigate a whole new business venture that is surrounding something that you're still dealing with and you're not even healed from it, talking about you're healed from it. And now in the midst of you navigating this shit, you're going to lead other women. You can't. You're not on the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? Like that be blowing me. You have to be on the other side of it, like, thoroughly. You can't still be battling courts and still be battling custody. Like, you still in the trenches with it. You can't be healed from it. That be blowing me. But they just be so thirsty to hurry up and be a leader. They be so thirsty to hurry up and profit off of females. And that's what I'm saying. Like, they be worse than the men. They move on fast, but they don't though. And I'm speaking as a woman. So I always be thorough with mine. I'm speaking as a woman to where when I left my ex, I hopped into a brand new relationship with my husband. Now, luckily for me, it worked out because I was with a healthy man. You know what I'm saying? But that could have went bad. I still had shit that I needed to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I went from being with a man for 6 years of my young life, and I hopped into another serious long-term relationship that resulted in marriage. So it worked out, but that could have went bad. I had a lot of shit that I still needed to unpack. You know what I'm saying? So I'm speaking from my own personal experience. Like, no, I shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? And it just blows me that women cannot be that real to say, yeah, I need to chill out. I need to take some time out to like really see what's going on because I'm still in the trenches. I'm still in the midst of it. And yeah, it's been a few years, but again, a lot I'm still having to figure out. You go from living in your dream home. That's what Elijah was talking about. I had a dream home. He built my bathroom. You know, I got 6 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, whatever the fuck. You go from that to being in an apartment with a newborn or a baby girl. I don't know if the baby is 1 year old or 2 years. It's a little baby. You go from being in your dream mansion home to an apartment. And you healed? No, you not. You not, sis. That is a culture shock. That's a lot going on. That is a lot going on. And so that's traumatizing. That is traumatizing. And then in her other video that she had put up, I stopped watching her though after I watched this one. But her other video that she had put up, she was talking about how she had moved into her new apartment and she was seeing other families, like maybe down at the pool or whatever, with their kids. And she was like, damn, my family is different. You know, my baby don't have her daddy here. You know, and I'm looking at other families and they got the daddy there and the mom there and the child and they're having a pool day. And I don't have that. Like my whole life is kind of the complete and total opposite of what I envisioned. That's trauma. That's some heavy shit. So to pretend like that's not bothering you and pretend like, oh no, you know, I dealt with it, you know, I acknowledged it and, you know, I accepted it. You know, that's just my reality now and I'm cool with that. No, you're not. The mere fact alone that was brought forth to your attention means that there's some unresolved trauma. That's something that's bothering you still. Now you can try to cope with it, but to say that you're healed and moved on from it, you're not. You are not. And women do this all the time, which is why we keep having the same pitfalls every time, because we're hopping from one thing to the next and not really seeing everything in its entirety because we too busy trying to be busy. We too busy trying to run a business, trying to create something. Like, no, just sit down and heal somewhere. You're not healed. You can't teach what you have not learned. And we do that so much. We do that so much. And this is why, like I say, we go from one dead end situation to the next. I'm speaking from my own personal experience. I lucked up with how things transpired for me. But that could have went bad. You know what I'm saying? I should have taken time. I should have taken time off to deal with myself, to really, because that was a culture shock. To go from being with somebody for 6 years, living with them, growing up with them practically, to being homeless almost. Bitch, yes, you need to sit down and chill somewhere for a second. My husband would even say the same thing with him. Like, please. My husband, he would even tell y'all where he kind of fucked up, like where he kind of felt like, you know, I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have, like, for example, and my husband always brings this up. my husband felt like he shouldn't have moved in with me. He would speak against that. He would be like, no, a man should have his own shit. You don't go and get with a woman and move. Like he don't practice that. He don't preach that shit. But the difference is we're going to be real enough to acknowledge, no, we fucked up right there. It just worked out. Luckily. You know what I'm saying? They don't ever be that honest and that real to say, no, that was a fuck up. That could have went sideways. That wasn't wise. No, they're going to act like, no, I got the game. If I did it, you could do it too. And this how you do it. No, bitch. No. So, yeah. She's saying trust in God who let her get her ass beat. Oh my God. Would you trust your friend who watched you? Lord, I'm not getting into the religious talk. We've done that enough. Y'all know how I feel about that. It is what it is. But like I'm saying, they're only bringing up God because they know that is the easiest, surefire way to get in the heartstrings of a lot of the women, especially Black women. And when it comes to us, we're the most supportive blindly. We give the most money blindly. And we got to stop this shit on all fronts. Stop following these men blindly, all because they speak in your language. Stop following these females blindly, all because she knows how to trauma bond with you the best. No, step back, peep game, analyze everything from every angle. Like, hold on. Yeah, I see that, but what's this? I see this, but what's that? We don't be doing that. And this is why we had the same damn issues over and over again. Not learning. Me and my husband, like I said, we learned. It worked out for us. Fortunately. You know what I'm saying? But they could have went south. It could have went sideways. Luckily, we were just both two decent human beings. That wasn't out here trying to do some fuck shit to each other. You know what I'm saying? She was helping him scam people out of money. Yes, she was. And that's why I can't entirely sit here and not say nothing. Like, I feel you, sis. That's fucked up. I got you. However, Karma, what's that? Because upon my research that I was having earlier, Yada was talking about him having different wives. Now, I don't know how old these clips were, but he was talking about he had a wife in Africa and another wife there and this, that, and the third. And the wife in Africa had a daughter and all that. I don't know. But let's go there for a second. If Yada is the type of guy who has multiple wives, and let's say it was a woman out there that wanted to sign up to be another wife, she would have essentially been tricked and played into becoming another wife, all because she's looking from the outside looking in and seeing how well this other woman is being treated. She's seeing how well this other woman is talking and spitting game as far as how her relationship is, how her marriage is. So that could be dangerous. That's why we can't let her off the hook. Like, no, that's fucked up that he gave you a hook. But we can't let you off the hook because if there was a woman out there who was ready and willing to be a part of y'all relationship dynamic, you could have potentially set her up to be abused right alongside you because you're feeding into the fantasy. You're feeding into the fairy tale. So you're just as dangerous. Yeah, and they always choose money over the character, but that's because in our society, that's how the women preach to us that we should choose the man off of. Choose the man who got the most money, not the man that is the most great to you and for you. Who's going to spend the most? I've even heard women go as far as saying some shit like, oh, it's okay for a man to cheat on you as long as he's sponsoring this and paying for that. That's dangerous. Because then the nigga bring you back STDs and shit. Now what? Your health is everything. Your health is the real wealth. You can't enjoy the money if you sick, if you down bad. And that's why I go hard like how I go hard, because I know how bad and dangerous this stuff can be. The things that we perpetuate and that we promote and that we advise is nasty. Yeah, concubine. Like, we are essentially being set up to be concubines, be prostitutes. And y'all want me to just shut up because I'm hating on women because I'm not telling y'all what y'all want to hear? No, I'm telling you what you need to hear. So watch out for old girl too, that's trying to profit off her pain, like the other dude said. And like she essentially said in this damn post. Please, let's wake up. Yeah, I'm trying my best to get y'all 4 hours. I think I only got 3 in me. I only got 3 in me, y'all. I got a lot to do. Let me see. We at 2 hours and 50 minutes. Y'all have to be mad at me, but I'm only gonna give y'all 3 hours. I ain't got 4. Okay. I am somebody's wife. I did my best. I got house chores to do. I got to tend to my self-care, you know, all of that. I got to get my steps in. It's a lot. Okay. So, but 3 hours is a lot, y'all. Like, y'all got to give me my credit. Okay. But I do want to say big shout out to Lydell. Big shout out to Swervo. They came through hot and heavy. Okay. But thank you, Swervo, for your $50. You a GOAT. Thank you, LLO, for your 5. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Blue Exodus. Oh shit, I didn't see Blue Exodus. Let me see, can I find Blue X? Oh, I just be talking. But I be popping my shit though. Like I be giving y'all that real. So y'all gotta forgive me. Y'all gotta forgive me. Okay. Blue X says these people deaf Africans. These women, deaf Africans, they making themselves look bad. Us American brothers chilling. Looks like his awakening KO'd her. Okay, I'm trying to follow you. Are you saying that they are not American Black people? Well, here's the thing though, Blue X. Even if they are not American Blacks, the vast majority of the people around us are going to look at them and think that they are Black, American. So it still makes us all look bad. They gonna look at Yada and say, oh, that's a nigga. And they gonna look at you and say, oh, that's a nigga. And this how these niggas act. This is what they do. They gonna look at that the black wife with the locks and stuff. They gonna say, oh, that's a Black bitch. And this is what these goofy Black bitches do. So I'm gonna call it all out. Because at the end of the day, it still make us all look bad. Amen. Amen. And we can all still learn from it. Because you have Black women that was following up behind this. American women. So yeah, I see what you're saying, but at the same time, come on. Thank you, Bryant. Thank you, Mia. Thank you, Rajay. Thank you, Escabaz. Big shout out to Lydell MVP for the 50. Thank you, Dollar Bill, y'all. I didn't see you. Thank you so much for your $2. And then you came back with another $2 bill, and he says, what if she get back and they get back together? That was another thing that I was going to say as far as how this could turn out and go. It could go in the way of her profiting off our pain and leveling up, getting all the followers of him to go over to her, and then her live happily ever after by herself, riding to the sunset. Or it can go good for a minute, and then her see it was way more profitable to be with him and then go back to him. It could be that. Or it could be like how you're saying, why they got me froze like this? Somebody must be trying to report me. Don't report me, bitch. It's real talk. Or it could be a money play on both ends to where he told her to do this shit. Who knows? You just never know with social media couples. Okay, I don't trust nan social media couple. I am so sorry about it. And you can be so pure, so genuine, but when I see your whole content is like couple based, I don't be trusting y'all. It'd be too performative. And to me, if you can be performative online, you gotta be faking in your relationship too. I don't know. Your relationship can probably fake too. I don't know. It's my opinion. But yeah, that could be something, dollar bill. Thank you, Get Money. Thank you, Rogue. Thank you, Dark Lake. And thank you to Main Lion. All right. Shout out to y'all. I am so sorry that I gotta cut y'all off a whole hour early, but 3 hours is long, y'all. Like, what more do you want me to say? I already name dropped. They get ready to make an exposed video on me. So I'm like, oh, this bitch with that afro talking shit. You ain't nothing but a mammy. I'm getting ready to have 25 mammy videos made about me on TikTok. Like, what more do you want me to say? I'm already in trouble after this. Hopefully they don't see this shit. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, I said what I said. What more do you want me to say? Yada is a bitch ass nigga. And his wife, I feel bad for her as far as what she's going through. I just see the play. And I do not want them to continue to try to play on women's heartstrings, play on women's emotions, and get us to just be led astray ultimately. Because I can just kind of see Yada's wife going in the direction of, fuck these men ain't shit. You know, we can empower ourselves. We're going to take our power back. It's time to live our own lives. And that's destructive too. So, I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think, okay? What do y'all think is going to be the result of all of this? Do y'all feel like this is a money grab? Do y'all feel like they're going to get back together? Do y'all feel like she's going to level up without him? Tell me everything, okay? Tell me everything. But I literally cannot hold y'all any longer because I touched base on everything I want to touch base on. I mean, unless I got some more questions. Shout out to Blue X. How do y'all hate Africans so much? What's wrong with y'all? Who hate? I don't hate nobody. Okay, I don't hate nobody. Now, I did have to unsubscribe since we talking, and I already name dropping shit. I did have to unsubscribe from Flacco. I didn't know Flacco was out here talking how he was talking about black people. So fuck Flacco. What's his name? Poetic Flacco. I had to unsubscribe from him. I ain't know all that. He was calling them black people, you know, pink, purple, blue, black lip. I was like, what the fuck? So I unsubscribed from him, but other than that, it's not nothing against, you know, foreign black people. Lord have mercy. What else, Ransom? Y'all ready to wrap it up? Okay, let's wrap it up, y'all, because I don't see y'all with no more questions. I think I said all I need to say. If I rubbed you the wrong way, I apologize. But I think a lot of y'all rocking with me because guess what? We got 11 new subscribers off this dope discussion, so salute. You know what I'm saying? So y'all ain't too mad. But like I said, you all, I respect y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank you all so very much for spending your afternoon with me. Enjoy the rest of y'all's Thursday. I know that I will, but I do have some things to do. Y'all, this morning I was scrubbing my damn husband's walk-in shower. Like, I had to do a lot of cleaning in his bathroom this morning. So I'm a little bit, worn out from that. Then I have to get ready for y'all, put together this masterpiece of a dope discussion, get all these clips. I have to do all of that this morning. Okay. So y'all should give me a lot of credit and a lot of kudos for coming through for y'all. All right. Hold on. Teresa comes through with a 5 on it. He says, I appreciate you covering this, but see how this gains attention? Now we need to see more couples doing good. So what you saying is you want me and Eric to come on here and be a couples goals channel. I just don't know about that. Okay, I just feel like it's fake as hell. But maybe we can put together some kind of workout, a couples workout. That's the farthest I'll go. But making my whole life a couples goal content, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And I know damn sure Eric ain't gonna do it. But we do need to see that, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we do need to see more representation of, couples being healthy and balanced. Like, we do need that, But I love y'all. I respect y'all. I gave y'all 3 hours, so you can't be too mad. And I'm going to see y'all. I may see y'all tomorrow. Okay, I'll see y'all tomorrow for more dope discussions. Feel free to email me if you have any topic suggestions, any links, and if it's dope enough, we will turn it into a dope discussion. All right, you all. And like I was also saying, if I offended you, I apologize. I do not mean to downplay DV or anything of that sort or make fun of it or make a mockery. It's just entertainment, okay? It's YouTube. We got to make heavy topics to be a little bit more lightweight. But at the end of the day, you all, I'm always going to be transparent. I'm always going to be honest and authentic about how I truly feel, even if that does ruffle feathers, okay? But I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, hopefully, for more dope discussions. Much love and peace to all of my crown heads.
Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussion. Can we talk about it? Yeah. 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 Can we sit down? No interruption. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussion. Dope discussion. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussion. Dope discussion.